This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles! It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal-mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Hey guys, it's Murph. Before we start today's show, I wanted to remind you to pick up tickets for our live shows, our little Nannerfly Effect tour in September. Tickets are selling out fast. We're about to sell out a couple of our shows, so get on that. We're going to be in Atlanta on September 10th, Philadelphia on September 11th, New York on September 12th, Boston on September 13th, and finally, Pittsburgh on September 14th. You can get those at nadpod.com/live. Looking forward to seeing you out on the road. On with the show. Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone.
Bohemia.
Get that Scullywug flair. I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz.
Hard one, Surefoot.
Emily Axford.
Moonshine Sabin, ride or dine, and tree striding.
Yeah, girl.
Get it.
And, of course, Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Togold V, a halfling teenager whose voice isn't the only thing. That's Kraken.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
We are going to get killed by a monster.
There were a lot of words there. I wasn't quite sure where you were going with it. I was expecting a rhyme.
Long
We got a pun.
Paid off.
Acceptable.
One or the other. As I was saying it, I was getting just squeezed to death by the monster.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Guys, we haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
Because we bank these, baby.
I'm rearing to go. Literally, like Pawpaw.
Yeah.
Rearing to go.
I've actually been asleep since we recorded last.
Oh, my goodness.
Papa's probably rearing at a different level right now.
An entirely different
That's right.
frequency.
Yes.
Because he was upgraded. He now has his own fungal form, and you've fungal formed
I've
already.
fungal formed, and therefore my son is fungal formed.
All right. Guys,
Sungle-formed.
let's
Sungle
get
formed.
Sungle formed.
Great. This is going to be a good episode.
Sungle formed.
Sungle form. My God.
Let's get into our little recap. So last week, you guys began by building a coffin for Hard One to rest in. During the night, he had a vision. The Dark Lord Galad calling all of the monsters and undead of Shadowfell to meet him in a place called Emberheaven. The next morning, Grandmommy Jo stopped by to see if you could help her granddaughter Sandy, and Moonshine obliged, awakening her from her shell form. Jo advised you on the world outside of Grimhawk that human settlements were usually on the water to avoid monsters, and you surmised that Emberheaven was the Galateron of Shadowfell. With all that in mind, you hit the road and began heading north, but along the way, you ran into a parade of monsters, not unlike the ones Hard One saw in his vision.
When you say parade, it was less of like a somber march and more of like a lively thing?
It
Like,
was a
were
monster
people
mash.
playing-
It was
Were
a
people
monster mash.
playing musical instruments?
Was there floats?
It was
Yeah.
a graveyard smash.
Answer the question: was there a Garfield float?
There was one Garfield. It was that fucked up meme Garfield that's like, I'm sorry, John.
I'm sorry. I really
I'm
hate
sorry,
that.
John. I
was so hungry.
He's got worms.
They have more
coming out of his
apologizing
chest
to do.
and
Like,
stuff.
it's not just John. They have to be sorry, too.
It was clear that traveling by land wasn't an option, so you traveled along the shore until you came upon a shanty town out on some docks. You found that the town was not inhabited by humans, at least not currently, but rather scullywugs, the gray, mutated versions of Bohemia's favorite frogmen. Some of the scullies, as they're known around here, were gambling, and a big one with 4 eyes named Wart offered to gamble his boat against your gold. You won after going double or nothing. During your time in the tavern boat, you heard a strange knocking from below deck, and the scullywugs got very cagey about it. So with things super tense, you left and swam out to your new pirate boat, only to find that something wasn't right. There were chains all over the deck with bits of human beings in them, as if held there to be sacrificed. You saw the scullywugs gather out on the docks with torches and begin chanting, and suddenly a Kraken burst from the water.
It has to be a coincidence. They would never do this to us.
No, we totally did this. We love the Kraken. We worship the Kraken.
Do the kind scullywugs at the gambling joint know about this?
All speaking in tongues.
They're
Friends?
All
clearly
in tandem.
hysterical.
I give the Scullywug captain a proud salute.
I know this is hard to believe, but I think we might have been tricked. It rarely happens.
By the Kraken?
By the Kraken.
I see,
By
I
the
see,
Kraken.
I see.
So you guys see this giant Lovecraftian beast burst from the water and rocks the boat. You have to grab onto the post not to fall over. Bever Moonshine, as this thing pops up, go ahead and give me a nature check.
You got that?
How's a 11 tickle you?
An 11? Okay, you don't know much about this Kraken at all. You just see this giant beast come up out of the water.
Put on a brave face like I've faced one of these before. Ah, yes.
Moonshine, what's going on? What is that thing?
This is a tentacle dial.
Listen up, Balnor. She's spouting knowledge.
Everybody prepare. We're
I'm
going to
writing
face
it
the
down.
tentaculodile.
Yeah, if you want to hurt them, you know what really hurts them is cardamom.
Cardamom.
Okay. I start checking my pockets.
I pat Bev down too.
Gotta have some.
Get every pocket.
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. So Moonshine and Papa have already entered their fungal form when Moonshine saw things going wrong.
15.
5.
Oh, 10. I would like to enter my funky form.
Ooh.
Everything is the same, but I just kind of do a fun little dance.
I showed up in my funky form.
Okay, so the Kraken is going to go first. You guys did not roll well enough. I am so sorry. It is going to take 2 tentacle attacks. It will take the first one at, we'll say it'll go after the boys. We'll say Hard One and Bev. So first
All right.
tentacle after Hard One.
You stay away from my boys.
That's 20 to hit Hard One.
You made a big mistake coming after the boys. That hits.
Tentacles are for the boys. The Scullywugs in tandem. Tentacles are for the boys. Tentacles are for the boys. And the Kraken seems to be listening to them. That is
Who worships who?
14 damage to you, Hard One.
Okay.
And you have been grappled by the tentacle. It wraps around you. The second tentacle is going to go after you, Beverly. Ooh, that is a natural 5, so that's only 17 to hit.
Oh, okay. Still hits me, though. Oh, wait, no. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no way. Bev, you are able to roll out of the way. You are.
I think it tries to grab me, and it's like when you're trying to grab something slippery, and it just goes whoop right out the top.
Yeah. Bev squeezes right out of there.
I wish I could be slippery, but I'll never be wet again.
Hard One, I keep telling you, you gotta lube up before battle.
That is Hard One's turn. So Hard One, you are grappled. You can still attack this thing.
Great. I'm going to grease up a little bit, and I swing my Queen's Hammer at the tentacle.
Oh, Okay, so you go to grab. So you did not have the king's hammer or the queen's hammer rather with you when you were fighting in Grimhawk. But when you go to grab it from your belt, you see that it rejects you. It flies back into the bag.
What?
This
What?
sucks so much to be a vampire.
No.
This is the closest the Dwarven baddies were ever going to get to a hot tub.
Yeah, this is like...
You see Balnor scrambles through the bag and he goes, JV left behind a couple of axes, man. Do you want an axe? Do you want a big vampire axe?
Yeah, fuck. Sure. And I'll pretend that the Queen's Hammer thing is not even a big deal. It's whatever. Just give me any weapon.
Dude,
I don't care.
You just threw it back.
I tossed it back there. I want the sharp one.
He throws you Wyatt's axe.
Ooh.
Wyatt's axe is a +2 axe.
Okay.
And if you crit, it's got a vampiric ability where you do an extra 3d6 of damage and you gain health equal to that.
Sick.
So you got a new axe.
What is it?
Oh, you
What-
gain health. That's nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
hard one. You
That's cool.
catch this giant axe
a
while you're
vampiric
in
axe.
while you're in the fucking tentacle.
That's
Sweet.
cool.
I want to catch it up as it's coming and then just continue the swing downward,
Sweet.
see if I can attack the tentacle.
Just alley oop with Balnor.
That's a nat 20, baby.
No fucking way!
I like this axe already.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Okay, so
Great,
the
and I can
three,
get some health
Hard
back.
one.
the
You look
3d6.
good with that axe.
The 3d6 only get rolled once.
I think you traded up.
Right out the bag.
So
Right
do
out the
2d12s and then 3d6s, and then add your modifier once, and that's what you do.
That's chunky rolling.
Got it. 40 damage.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Hard one. You catch this axe and slash off the part of the tentacle that was holding you. You see this thing reels back, and gray goo starts spraying everywhere, and you fall back onto the ship.
Dope. Awesome.
Okay. That's
Axes are for the
good.
boys.
Axes are for the boys. I yell to the
Axes
Scully
are
Wolves.
not for the boys. This is bad. How dare you do this to our great sea mommy?
I thought you were a noble people, but
You
you're
said
nothing like the bullywugs of Bohemia.
We are. Really? I read that bullywugs are pretty bad in Bohemia. I guess I've never
Crick
faced it.
bullywug?
Oh.
I mean, I've been intimate with a crick bullywug.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You've told us many a campfire story.
This thing is super mad. It's going to take a
Oh,
legendary.
wait, I have a second attack.
Oh, go for it.
Oh, wait, no, I have 2 more attacks.
Oh my goodness.
Level fucking 11, baby.
Yeah.
27 to
Super
hit.
hits. Hard one just fucking down there wreaking havoc.
12 damage.
Sweet.
Take my third.
Slash into another tentacle, the one that tried to grab Beverly, that Beverly squeezed out
Oh,
of.
sweet. I'll swing at that one again.
Go for it.
25.
Super hits.
13.
13 damage. Sweet. This
And
thing
I-
still looks pretty good, but it is very upset. It's just letting out these awful sounds, and the Scullywugs are reacting to it as if they're getting hit. No! No! See, mommy!
I didn't realize you guys called it Sea Mommy.
See, mommy!
Now I feel bad because I'm on a kind of like a mother thing this week.
Yes,
I
please
know.
respect our mother and let her eat you!
Quit trying to make us trust you.
Too. They have noble family values.
It's going to use a legendary action and take another tentacle attack at hard one, try to catch it in the other tentacle. That is a 22 to hit. That
That hits.
Hard ones, you slash out of it super epically. Yeah! Break it, flip down, do like a combat roll, go over, swing on the one that just went at Beverly, spitefully slash at it. It reels and then it just catches you.
Let's
with
see you
that
try that
tentacle.
again. Oh, no. Okay.
Hard one. There's 8 of them. Just heads up.
15 damage, and you are once again
I
grappled.
swear to God, this is the fastest one. Can I use my Hellish Rebuke on it?
Yes, it just did damage to you.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make a save. Nat 20 on the save, so it'll take half damage. So just roll 1d10 because it's usually 2d10.
9.
Jeez, hard one. You're fucking fierce right now.
I'm on fire, baby.
You are
I
on
like
fire.
it.
Literally. Bev, that is your turn.
Ooh, cool. I would like to cast Haste on Hard One.
This is his day. Our man was feeling sad about
Yeah.
not being invited to the shanty town, but he's back, baby.
Read off haste. Read off haste.
Haste is for the boys. Here's how it works. Choose a willing creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the target's speed is doubled. It gains a +2 bonus to AC. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can be used only to take the attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Shit.
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. But it lasts for a minute, so
Great.
we're probably good. All right, cool. I cast that. From my hands, silvery energy emits, and the spectral form of Coach Bortram arises and begins slapping your bottom repeatedly.
I don't know who you are, man. I wasn't there for this.
I would think after we've had so much support from spectral figures, I would think at this point you just go with it.
I do. I mean,
He's
if
cool.
someone's touching my butt, I definitely stick it out.
Good work, son. Proud of you.
Right?
Slaps you on the butt.
I can make it dance.
I don't know who you are. You have a second attack. Or no, that was your
my
action.
action. I was
Cool.
wondering if I could do anything as a bonus action. Would you allow me to toss something into the Kraken's mouth as a bonus action?
Sure.
Okay.
You can try. Yeah.
I want to toss one of the poisonous berries I plucked from Cran's house
Okay.
into the mouth of the Kraken.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, give it a
Sweet.
shot. Boop.
Cool. Go ahead and make an attack roll, I
Okay.
guess, to throw a berry in its
Nat
mouth.
20, nat 20.
Ooh, that's nat 5 though.
Nat 5.
Plus, wait, I don't add anything to that, do I?
You add just your strength.
Drink.
What if you
You guys just see all of this wind created by all these tentacles flying everywhere. You see Bev throw a single berry that you know for a fact Moonshine has eaten like 50 of them. You know they do 1 damage per thing. Beth throws it and it just like flies back behind him as if somebody trying to like throw a berry out of a car window. Goes directly into Balnor's mouth. Balnor! Spit it out, spit it out! I'm gonna make myself throw up, man.
I wait a long beat before giving Beverly a high thumbs up.
Yeah, I give it immediately, but it's like, it's too quick.
I scream, misread the wind.
So it is going to take a legendary action. It has hard one in its clutches right now, and it is going to use Fling.
No.
So it throws a grappled creature in a random direction.
Great.
So I will say roll a d4, and I'll say if you roll a 4, you get thrown onto the boat. Otherwise, you get thrown into the water.
Okay. That's 2.
You guys see hard one gets tossed to the side, thrown over, and begins to fall into the water.
Can I turn into a bat?
You'll have to do that as an action, and I believe you're going to hit the water.
Does he have like a special, like, since
He doesn't
has
die
haste?
as soon
Since
as he
has
touches.
haste.
He doesn't die as soon as he touches water. He will be able to move faster out of the water, but he's going to take some damage when he hits the water.
Okay. But he
Okay.
doesn't get to like try and grab a hold of the porthole or anything?
No,
Okay.
he's
I'm flung.
Okay.
flung. He got flung 40 feet away from.
He's flucking
I got
flung.
my bell flung.
So yeah, you fall pretty quickly. So even on this this legendary action, hard one, you get flung into the water, and it feels fucking bad. It feels like you're in some light acid.
Right.
Maybe not like lava or anything like that, but it feels bad. You don't want to be in there. Feels like the worst sunburn ever. And
My day
people are
had
smacking
marginally
it.
improved up until this point.
And that is the big Scullywug with 4 eyes. Does a giant leap out of the water, jumps super high, lands on the ship with 2 other buff Scullywugs with him.
Does he break his ankle?
Yeah, he does. Oh, shit! That's fine, I can still fight! And he...
It's a big leap.
You see, he holds his hands up, and he goes, "By the power of our sea mommy, what's a bitch called lightning?"
No, thank you.
Are you really trying to do that?
And he's gonna call lightning down on the rest of the gang. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
Don't forget to add 4,
Is that including me, or I'm in the
You're
water?
in the water, dude.
but you get an advantage on dexterity saving throws anyway.
yeah,
if
but
I-
he's
if it
not. He's not
happens.
in there.
Okay. That's a 20 for me.
Okay.
13 for me.
Okay. Moonshine, you fail. Moonshine and Bev, rather, Moonshine and Balnor fail.
Does Papa have to roll for this as well?
Papa does have to roll for this, yes, because
It's
Papa's
such a
in the
big
fight
fucking
now.
roll.
17!
17, Papa passes. So Papa and Bev take half.
What?
Papa tries to scramble out of the way, still takes a little bit of lightning damage. That is actually only... Oh, Jesus. I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 5. So...
Not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, Jesus. A 4, a 1, and a 5. That's 10 damage. Yeah. 10 damage, so 5 damage to
nice.
the people who passed. Wow, that spell sucks when you do it at a very low level.
Impressive, Mr. Scullywug.
I am the chosen one.
Oh, wow,
That's
look.
why you gotta say, watch a bitch call lightning and then do lightning bolt.
Oh,
That's where it's at.
Yeah, learning
Wait,
moment.
that doesn't make any sense.
Wow, you made my hair all frizzy. I like it. It's fun. It's a cool style.
Then the buff bullywugs are going to, I guess, descend on maybe Balnor. We know where we're needed. They go at him with a spear. First one misses with its first attack, rolls a nat 8 and a nat 7, misses twice. Balnor's just expertly diving back and forth. My friend's in the water, and he hates water. He hates the sea.
Normally I like it. It's just
He hates it so much. He's more of an indoor kid, really.
not. I'm an adventurer.
No, he's kind of an indoor guy. He hates the sun.
I love the sun.
He's a dork. He hates the sun.
I'm not a dweeb.
Does 13 damage. Second guy does 13 damage to Balnor on the first attack. Fucking crits on the second attack. 23 damage to him on the second attack. Balnor looks a little worse for wear, but he's a lot hardier these days. That is Moonshine and Papa's turn.
All
So you
right.
got Scullywug, Kraken, Priest, and 2 buff Scullywugs with him. And then you've got the Kraken.
All right then. I'm just going to cast Guardian of Nature, bonus action, and go into Primal Beast form. Bestial fur covers your body. Your facial features become feral, and you gain the following benefits. My speed increases, dark vision. I make strength-based attack rolls with advantage, and I deal an extra d6 force damage on a hit. And I'm gonna go after the priest.
Okay.
So since I make my attacks with advantage.
Okay.
And I have Elven accuracy. I'm
You can
actually
re-roll
gonna reroll. Okay.
if you get a low one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also I'm gonna hop onto Pawpaw and ride him towards because Pawpaw has pack tactics and he gets advantage on attacks if he's within 5 feet of me. So me,
You have learned a lot from Deadeye. Jesus Christ.
I hop on Pawpaw and I book it for this.
Papa
Elven
is so
priest.
mad. And the
Choo-choo.
Scullywug goes, oh, this is so much more terrifying than the Kraken.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
19 super hits.
Okay.
Is bestial form on top of fungal form?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Well, you know, fungus actually shares more in common with animals than it does plants. Yeah.
I believe you. Seeing it now.
So I hit him for 21,
Yeah.
Nice.
and then Papa comes in. Papa got a nat 20 on his first hit!
Papa jumps up and bites at him. Papa has direwolf stats now, so
Attacks him for 18.
wow.
My little hero. And then he's got to succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He fails.
And then I'm going to go ahead and spores him for 18.
Jesus. You
Yeah.
guys see Moonshine and Pawpaw just jump on this dude. Pawpaw is mauling him while Moonshine spits spores on him, and the other Scullywugs look terrified. We're going to keep fighting this guy. Keep stabbing at Balnor with spears.
It's a sight to behold.
That is...
Wow.
I'm sorry, Hardwood. I will come get you if it gets dire out there.
No, dude, I'm glad I got to witness it while I was getting attacked with acid water.
While Moonshine was attacking, I looked up the vampire rules. You take 20 damage if you're in running water at the end of your turn. So
Oh, so I can even get it.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So you can swim.
All
like
right.
it just sucks ass.
You just got to scramble.
Yeah, it's just really bad. You hate swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just a guy who really hates swimming. Balnor's gonna go buck wild on these Scullywugs.
Do it.
That is a 19 to hit. He does hit.
Tuna lust.
Oh man, rolled an 8 on his D8, so he does 13 damage to the first Scullywug, and then he is going to attack again, That is a 19 to hit. He hits. He rolls another
Doesn't
fucking
he crit
8.
on a 19?
No, 19 to hit, not 19. He rolls an 8 again. He gets another 13. The Scullywug's looking kind of screwed up. Balnor is going to use his action surge.
All right,
Yeah.
Balnor.
Yeah, remember that I have things. That is going to be a hit. That's a 21 to hit. Good for Balnor. No fucking kidding. I just rolled another 8 with Balnor. Another 13 damage.
Yeah.
The Scullywug is
Okay.
looking fucked up.
Is it the Scullywug priest I was going after?
No, he's going because he's got 2 Scullywugs on him.
I gotcha.
He does hit on the last attack. These guys are just like wearing rags. Shout out to the 2 crew on the damage though, but he does add his modifier, so 7. So he's got one of the buff Scullywugs down on death's door. That is back up to the Kraken. So the Kraken is going to take 1 crack. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is the end of the podcast. 1 tentacle attack down onto Beverly. Shout out to the 2 crew. Bev, once again, is such a greasy teen.
A greasy.
In fact, the Kraken wraps around you and squeezes you, and a bunch of like the whiteheads on your nose just pop, and your face looks so much clearer.
Wow, between your little like glycolic acid peel in the water and then Bev getting his like pores done.
You
we're all
have to
looking-
get the tentacle treatment.
And then it's going to
Younger in
take
Shadowfell.
second tentacle attack on Moonshine. And that's going to be a 22 to hit. So that is going to
does
hit.
hit.
So Moonshine, you are grappled as the tentacle wraps around you, and you take 16 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so hard one. That is your turn. You are in the water. You are 40 feet away from the ship, but you've been hasted, so you can move twice as fast. Normally with swimming, you move half as fast, so haste essentially negates it. You're able to go as fast as your speed.
Okay, I briefly thought about letting myself sink to the bottom of the ocean and dying, but then I saw Pawpaw.
Just biting into the frog's neck.
And he-
Stop it! What is this?
So I'm 40 feet from the ship.
Yes.
So that takes me...
You also have an extra action, so you can dash and move 60 feet. So you can get back to this ship with 1 action and then attack. And unless you end your turn in water, you don't take any damage.
Great.
What if you use that extra action just to do a little toot to make you go a little faster?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
If you just
can I
toot, then
in
you
the water?
won't do the. You'll be able to just get back to the ship, but you
Right.
won't get that extra 20 feet.
I can gaseous form too. I guess I'll just use a full dash then to get back to the ship.
Sweet. So you use your haste speed and one of your actions to dash, and a hard one. You are so fucking quick. You're just like hot, and swim out of the water before you take any of the cursed damage. You are back on the ship, and you have another action because of haste.
Yeah.
Cool. I love
Welcome
haste.
back.
Yes. I'll swing at the tentacle that has been giving me trouble.
Sweet.
I see it.
It looks sassy. It tries to give you the finger.
I wanted a high five.
A bunch of tentacles come together so that there's one in the middle that can give you the finger.
Chop them all with her together.
It's a
Yeah,
25
fuck you.
You shouldn't have grouped together. That's a 25 to hit.
The super hits. Divide, mommy, divide. As he's getting his neck bit by Baba.
14 damage on the tentacle that flipped me off.
Sweet.
And I think I'll use my action surge.
Nice.
Wow.
So that's another
fucking
turn.
3 attacks.
Another 3 attacks.
What? Really?
Doesn't it let you take another round of attacking? What does that
Yes,
mean?
yeah, that's what
I
it
think
is.
haste says only like one more.
No, but he's doing action surge.
Yeah, action surge is just another.
Round of it. It's
Yeah.
another
That's
action,
nuts.
right?
Should I just roll 3 d20s at once to see?
Yeah.
Can I borrow
Oh,
one?
praise Pelor.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to see if I hit on any of these with my action surge. It's a nat 1, but I hit with 2.
There you go.
So that's
Yeah.
24 and a 29. or
Okay,
28.
sweet. You hit twice. So I'll just say you do 1 mega attack.
Yeah, great. I'm just jumping out of the water, swinging my axe.
Hell
So
yeah.
good.
Getting flipped off. 28 damage.
Nice.
Yes. Try to
This
crit.
thing's starting to look a little fucked up, and the Scullywugs are looking worried. What? This is impossible.
Awesome.
At
I
the
thought
end,
we should go for the Scullywug priest. I was worried that the Kraken was too powerful, but maybe we just should be
Yeah.
going for the Kraken.
Crack the Kraken.
Crack the Kraken.
But I
That
think
is-
that guy deserves to die too. you know?
the
Yeah.
end of Hard One's turn, it is going to fling Moonshine in a random direction.
Bitch, I can breathe underwater. You think I'm scared?
You thought
Don't worry, she's an elf. She definitely can't breathe underwater, mommy.
Well, you know what? I got a mommy too, and she's a water elemental.
What?
She gifted her water daughter the gift of breathing underwater.
You're looking at the water daughter.
You're looking at the water daughter.
The Kraken tosses you super hard at Beverly.
Whoa.
Beverly, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not
All
water.
right, you've convinced me.
We should have told her the water daughter thing after she threw you in the water.
Yeah, I guess so. It probably would have been a nice reveal to be like, I'm drowning. Surprise, bitch, I can breathe.
And just so you know, I'm the water son.
Yeah, that's true. All of us are water children.
I'm the sea son.
I'm like looking at the priest. I'm like, haha, yeah, she can breathe under. Whoa!
Moonshine just flies at you.
Wait, but do I hit him with my gigantic rack? Because that's gonna be a soft land.
2 pillows flying.
So pillowy.
Yeah, that point is just a
You
pillow
have bones
fight.
behind your rack, you maniac.
That's a 14 dex.
14.
airbags hit Beverly
You
and he
pass. At the very last second, you see Moonshine's rack flying at you, and you duck. And Moonshine.
I enter boobit time.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, you lean back like the Matrix as Moonshine flies over you. Moonshine and Papa. I guess Papa's probably still on the deck. Just
Yeah.
Moonshine got grabbed. You take 15 damage as you crash into the deck, Moonshine.
Fucking gladly.
That's Bev's turn.
Okay.
All these hit points were weighing me down. I'm glad you helped me out.
Free and unencumbered.
I want to prep to fight the Kraken, but while I do, can I clock the priest? And does it seem like he's like got concentration going to like control this Kraken or anything?
He does not look like he's controlling the
I,
Kraken. It looks like they summoned.
Gotcha.
It looks like they summoned the Kraken, and
Okay.
she came to feed.
Cool. So,
But he's a
time.
bad guy. No, he's hurt. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's good to get rid of the little
we
guys
should
too.
we should kill Wart too. No worries.
Remember when we played Stones? What a fond memory!
No.
I can't believe it.
I thought you were a gamer.
Honestly,
What a
yeah,
great- I am
honestly,
a
it was
gamer.
such a forgettable memory. I'm not even gonna remember it when my phone is like, "You have a new memory from this
No.
day." I'm gonna be like, "What was that?"
Us gamers need to stick together. We're a really small community.
You're poisoning the well.
No.
I'm gonna freak on the beak. I'm gonna try and hit the Kraken right in its mouth.
Freak
Sweet.
on the beak.
Okay.
Not her beak. Not her beautiful beak. You see, she has a tiny beak over her maw.
I mean, it is a beautiful beak.
It is.
Oh
isn't
yeah.
What are you doing to exfoliate that
Wow.
thing?
That's 25 to hit.
it? Super hits.
Cool. All right. I have a new thing. I think I've used it before, but I get to add an extra D8 of radiant damage now to every attack.
And Bev, the Kraken is evil. Add a D6 because of your sword.
Hell yeah.
You
All
guys
right.
are all little dead eyes these days.
Oh man.
Fucking bad influence.
So that's 19 damage.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna go ahead and Divine Smite on top of that.
Ooh.
Dope.
So that's going to be. Let's go ahead and do. I'll do a second level.
Sweet.
12 extra damage
Nice.
for my first attack, and then I'll
Jeez.
take another attack if that's all right with everyone.
It's not all right with me.
I mean, by all means, please,
Yeah,
Beverly.
please. The floor is yours.
Beaverly
is
Slowgold
yours.
is slow. I need to throw you in the water.
I'm not. I'm a greasy teen. I'm a wriggly pickle.
I've been trying to grab you. I've been trying to grab you, you little guy.
I'm also
much
gonna
grease.
cast a Vow of Enmity,
Okay.
which gives me it's a bonus action, and I get advantage on attack rolls against a foe within 10 feet.
Nice.
All right, so that's going to be 21. Is that hit?
Super hits.
Great. Let me roll
Let's see
again
if
to see
you
if
crit.
I
Yeah, see if you
crit.
crit.
Shout out to the 2 crew. I'll stick with the original.
I like it when a 2 is followed by a 0.
Yeah.
Prefer that.
The only twos I like are twos with zeros attached to them.
I remember that scene from The Sopranos.
That's 21 damage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are fucking this thing right up.
Woo! That's my turn.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to take a legendary action and try to tentacle Balnor because fuck that guy.
No!
That's a nat 19, so that's super hits.
Oh dear.
Get me, I'm your whitehead whale.
Yeah.
She knows when to give up. Grabs Balnor, does 14 damage to him. Not that much, but Balnor is grappled.
How sturdy is our papa looking these days?
Your Papa is at less than half health.
Okay.
He's not doing great
All right.
at the moment. Then that is the priest's turn. The priest has Moonshine and Papa breathing down his neck.
Is he prone? I forget.
He is prone. He's been knocked down.
So we're not breathing down his neck. We're like staring down at him.
Yeah. He is going to pop back up, use half his movement to pop up, and he is going to use Thunderous Touch on Pawpaw.
You fucking monster.
And you say, I hate animals.
I'll never get used to this. I know we signed up for it.
I know. This is why I kept him out of battle for so long.
What's Pawpaw's AC? He got a 13 to
A
hit.
million. It's a
105.
million.
14!
Pawpaw dodges. Oh my god.
Now, that is my scramble man.
This
Yes.
priest is getting owned.
He may seem muscular like a meathead, but he is nimble like a ballerina.
You can still scramble.
These two other buff bully Scullywugs are gonna run back and go after Moonshine. One of them is extremely hurt from
Bring it on,
Balnor. 18 to hit and a 17 to hit.
That's going to be a miss and a miss, actually.
Okay, so one of them misses twice. The other one, fucking, all of them miss. Moonshine and Papa are just
I
like
puffed my chest in
matrixing,
pride.
just going insane.
Can we say that since I'm like dodging everything so deftly that when I got flung, I landed in like a position, like a
Like a
posing
model?
position? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Greek statue.
That is Moonshine's turn.
Well, I want to get back near Pawpaw to give him advantage. So
Okay.
I think is he gonna get an attack of opportunity if he scrambles towards me, or like where are we?
Papa is
geographically?
fighting you see
Are we all together?
you see
Are
a
we all-
Scully. No, you got thrown into Beverly. So you saw a Scullywug priest go after Pawpaw, and the two Scullywugs go after you. So yes, if you run towards Pawpaw, the two Scullywugs will get opportunity attacks.
And if Pawpaw runs towards me,
He'll get an opportunity attack. Yeah.
all right, then I think that we'll just stay separate.
Okay.
I say, Pawpaw, show no mercy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go after the one that's on death's door. 25 gonna hit.
Super gonna hit. Wait, no, I had such a nice community here.
24.
Jesus. You chop this one in half and then do 22 damage to the one next to it.
Nice.
and
Then I'm gonna spores him for 18.
Oh my god, this other one is
Damn it.
so hurt. Wait, no! Hold on! You haven't even heard the Scullywug song! You can stomp ants, you can stomp bugs, but be kind to Scullywugs.
Okay, Pawpaw, get over here and attack him.
You want him to go after the Papa after the priest?
After the priest, I'm gonna
Got
go.
it. So Papa doesn't have advantage.
We're full up on sing-songy folks. Don't
20
worry
gonna
about
hit
it.
though, right?
Super gonna hit.
It's gonna be an 11,
Good for Pawpaw.
and he's gotta do strength saving throw, otherwise Pawpaw's gonna trample him.
Pawpaw does not knock him down. You see, this dude and Pawpaw are wrestling.
He is buff.
Yeah, Pawpaw. Show him what you learned at the crick.
I'm so proud.
I know.
Whoa.
That is Balnor's turn.
Pawpaw, feel free to eat that flesh.
Balnor is being held by one of the tentacles of the Kraken. He just goes, I'll take you to hell with me, son of a bitch. And he's going to take a swing on it. He hits. He's got a magic weapon now, so it actually does damage. He does 10 damage on the first hit.
Yeah.
And then he's going to attack again. Shout out to the 3 Kree. He misses on the second attack. That is back around to the Kraken. You see on the Kraken's turn, still hanging on to the Balnor, the Kraken submerges into the water. Wait. It drags Balnor under the water. That is Hard One's turn.
I jump in the water.
No.
You brave fool. Hard One, you jump into the water. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay.
Hard One, you jump into the water. It feels like acid all around you. It's burning. You see Balnor is fighting to get this tentacle off him, and this thing is starting to swim away.
I say underwater, and it's probably unintelligible. I told you I liked swimming.
And it is able to swim 50 feet down. So you need to use your haste, essentially, to catch up to it.
Okay.
So you are able to get 30 feet down using your movement because of haste. You need to use a dash action, and now you have 3 attacks.
I have 3 attacks.
But
now?
you're 50 feet under the water, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does he need to breathe anymore?
He doesn't need to breathe. He's just going to take damage.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking vampire.
Okay.
Oof. This is a monster mash. Okay, I'm going to take my first attack. That's a shout out to the fun ones, but I'll use a luck point.
That's a good call.
Nice.
And that's still not 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, second attack though. Come on, baby. Shout out. I'll use another luck point. Shout out to
Okay.
the crew. This is crazy. I really should have.
Oh, no!
Another 2. I really shouldn't have jumped in the fucking water.
You only take 20 damage at the end of your turn.
Hey, Hardwin, maybe save a luck point for if you are doing death saves.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You haven't taken any damage yet.
Yes, that's true. Oh, it took a little bit. But I'm not looking too hurt. That's a 21 to hit. On the
Super
last one.
hits.
There we go.
Yeah, finally.
13 damage.
13 damage. This thing looks extremely fucked up, but it is
Wish
still
there was something
alive.
else I could. Wait, do I get a bite attack? No, that's
No,
that's
you
not a
only
bonus
get 3
action.
attacks, so you get to choose. So this thing cannot use a movement as a legendary action, so it can't get any farther away. But it can use Ink Cloud. It is going to shoot. You see a cloud of black ink emerge in the water. Hard one. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. Balnor has to give one too.
It's a nat 20 on my Constitution.
Hell
save.
yeah, dude.
I could have used that before.
Oh,
dice.
you also take 20 damage from ending your turn in water.
Right.
Okay, so take 20 damage. Hard one, you take 7 damage from the ink cloud, and it becomes heavily obscured. It is very hard for you to see down here. Balnor takes some damage. You can't even see him right now. You don't know what's going on with him. That is Bev's turn.
I just want to hold an action because I think that Moonshine's got something that she can do here.
Okay.
I want to run
Ooh.
over to Pawpaw and protect him, and
Okay.
then I nod to Moonshine.
Sweet.
All right. You got this, young Bev.
Bev is going to hold his action. That is the priest's turn. The priest is going to take a swing at Pawpaw. They're going after the things that matter to you. That is only a fucking 10 to hit Pawpaw. That's a big miss from the priest. The priest didn't do shit
Papa
this
drops a
fucking
little
fight.
possum turd.
It's big. There's mushrooms in it. Jesus. The two. Oh wait, there's only one Scullywug left, and he's on death's door. He is.
And
going,
he would take an attack from me if he disengaged. So
Yeah, he's just gonna
Papa.
attack you. So he takes 1 attack. Jesus, that's only a 13 to hit,
It hits. Just kidding.
and a 14 to hit.
Sneaks through my armor.
That is Moonshine's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna spores this guy for 18. Does it kill him?
He's dead.
Great. And then I'm gonna step on his corpse to walk over and run over to.
that was my son.
I don't know. Reproduce better than next time. I'm gonna run to
Fuck
the
better,
side
idiot.
and I'm going to cast Control Water. So no, I'm no longer Guardian of Nature because this requires concentration to part the water.
So
You
good.
cause water in the area, which is it's a range of 300 feet, to move apart and create a trench. So
You
I want to
fucking
do it
Moses
right
this.
That's
where.
amazing.
So I put my hands in the water and then I forcefully part it from itself to reveal Hardwan and Balnor.
Amazing.
Are they
you
fully-
guys? And you guys are pretty close to the shore
Yeah.
because you're near the village, so it's not like the ocean floor is like hundreds of feet deep here. So
Even if
yeah,
it was, it'd be fine.
you see Moonshine fucking parts the sea,
And then I look back to my Moses and I say, Moses, you want to walk this trench?
Moonshine, go ahead and roll me 2 D100s, and that'll be how deep it is out here.
180.
You guys see Moonshine parts the sea, and the Kraken, Balnor and Hard One begin falling 180 feet to the surface of the ocean. Bev, you have an action prepared. You can either attack one of the Scullywugs, or you can try to do something to these guys.
I mean, they're out of my Featherfall range.
Yeah.
I can't Misty Step down there. I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use Pelor's chains and restrain the remaining Bullywugs.
Okay, there's,
they can't
there's
escape.
literally just the priest who's like kind of on death's door.
How close is he to death's door?
He is not looking well.
All right, I want
Balnor
to...
maybe couldn't kill him in 1 hit, but could kill him in 2.
All right, I want to, like, blunt my sword and just, like, get him down to... I want to knock him unconscious.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you want to do non-lethal damage?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, go ahead and do attacks.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I love that, like, a little humble giggle to yourself. I thought it was going to be something bad. Oh, that's a natural 20.
I'm so embarrassed.
Do I just...
I'm so sorry.
I love fucking parting the sea. That's
So
so fucking
good.
cool.
Do I just, like, auto knock him out, or do I need to roll the damage?
Roll the damage.
Okay,
Because he's at enough HP that if you rolled really bad, he might still be up. But you probably knocked him out.
Okay, so this is going to be 2d8s. 26 damage on that hit.
You knock him the
Okay,
fuck
cool.
out. You hit him with the butt of your sword. He goes out.
Great.
The other,
And then-
the other Scullybugs
nice.
are dead.
And then I get my arm around his neck.
Rear naked choke him.
Great.
So that's Balnor's turn. Balnor is just fucking falling. Balnor, I guess, is going to make a... Okay, he's going to make a strength check to try to get out of the tentacles, to try to, like, get over to Hard One or something. Because he knows Hard One has the Ring of Featherfall. So Balnor has a +5 to strength these days. It is a DC 20 for him to get out, so I'm going to roll it in front of Jake here. That is a natural 1, but he re-rolls.
Yes, he
Arguably
does.
lucky.
Halfling!
Shout out to the core 4. He gets a 9.
Lucky indeed.
He struggles.
Wait, but doesn't he have foreplay? What feat where it means that if you get a 4, you get to re-roll it?
Yeah, totally. You see Balnor struggling, but he cannot get out. That is the Kraken's turn. The Kraken is freaking the fuck out. It is going to take a tentacle attack on Hard One.
Bring it on. Come on.
18 to hit.
Does not.
Misses. Takes a second tentacle attack. That is a 24 to hit.
Does.
21 damage, and you are now grappled. So it wraps a tentacle around you. And it is just fucking falling. You see the water is beginning to, as is the language of control water, you see the water is beginning to fill in below. Hard One, that is your turn. You see this thing
Okay.
is on death's door. You are falling with it. You are grappled. Balnor is grappled. You guys are falling a couple 100 feet.
So do I have time to take an attack and try to wrap my arms around Balnor?
Yeah, because you got haste. You got so
Yeah.
many actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
So I'm going to take an attack at it with an
Sweet.
axe. 25 to hit.
Super hits.
Okay.
Isn't this like in Final Fantasy? Aren't you fighting someone at some point that you're like falling?
It's also like Gandalf fighting the
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
the
I'm thinking
Balrog.
of. Yeah.
10 damage.
Nice. On death's door.
I want him to be dead. All right. Take my second
this.
attack. 29.
Super hits.
15 damage.
15 damage. Hard One. Finish.
Yes!
Yeah.
Bleed
You
this
are
fool.
falling.
Thank the Lord. I am going to put my axe back behind my back and bite its head until it dies.
Are you
so tough
feeding?
without the
Vampire
water, are you?
feeding?
Yeah, I'm feeding right now.
Yeah, after you slash
Sushi. This is sushi for you.
Oh.
after you slash
Sashimis.
into it, you see the beast gets weak, and its tentacles get kind of floppy, and you're able to get near her like head, and you just bite into the body of this beast, and you feel the life suck from it. And Balnor is flung as her tentacles go limp, and you and Balnor are just riding this fucking thing down to the ground, and you have one more action because of haste.
I kick off of her head and go up and I leap and grab Balnor in my arms. I've got the Ring of Featherfall on my penis.
Nice. So Hard One, you grab Balnor. You guys begin falling at, I will say, a little bit faster than Featherfall pace because you're holding a person.
But he's pretty light.
He's pretty light. But you see the water begins filling in below you guys, and Hard One, you're going to be like 70 or 80 feet underwater pretty soon.
Yeah.
That is Bev's turn.
Okay, so they're
And all the Scullywugs are gone. You know that the Kraken is gone because presumably Balnor and Hard One have yelled up to you. Balnor just goes, I love you, bud. You jumped in the water even though you fucking hate water.
Just bring my dead body back to Moonshine.
You're not
She'll know what
gonna
to do
die.
with it.
You're not gonna
Yes, I
die,
am, man.
You're not gonna die, you son of a bitch.
I love you, buddy.
beautiful son of a bitch.
This was a good time. We had a good run,
He
didn't
kisses
we?
you on both cheeks.
I love you too, man.
Moonshine, we got to do something. They're saying final goodbyes.
Yeah. No, we can do this.
Bev, that's your
All
turn.
right, so I see the water starting to fill back in, and I try and time it so that I can do like a very shallow cannonball. So I'm gonna jump off, let myself fall for as long as I can.
Okay.
And then misty step to where they are.
So I will say you just about get down to them with like Featherfall. I'll say that these guys are like 120 feet down.
I'm like prepping to healing touch.
Okay, cool. So you're prepping to lay hands as
Yes.
like Hard One passes you. Okay, so you hold your hands out, you hold your action. That is Moonshine's turn. Moonshine, you see that the water has just filled in because it is back to your turn. You see Beverly disappears under the water. You see your other friends are gone deep below the sea.
I've controlled the water. Now it's time to control the wind. And I put my hands once again in the water, and I cast a 5th level control winds to create an updraft. So I create a 100-foot cube that has an updraft. You cause a sustained updraft within the cube, rising up from the cube's bottom. Creatures that end a fall within the cube take only half damage from the fall. When a creature in the cube makes a vertical jump, they have an extra 10 feet higher than
Sweet.
normal. So I want to essentially, like, visually what I want it to be is like beneath them water is flowing in, and then like a burst of wind like starts pushing the water away.
Yeah, you guys can see like the ocean floor, and you see there's an explosion in the sand beneath it, almost like you're on top of a geyser, and you guys begin shooting up. That is Balnor's turn. Balnor's just waiting on Hard One, swimming up with Hard One. Kraken's turn. Kraken is dead. Hard One, that is your turn. So you can move 60 feet with 2 dash actions.
Great.
So you get halfway there. You pass Bev. Bev lay hands as you. How much do you want to lay hands on him for?
Does my lay hands work on him now?
It does.
Oh my god, you know what you're doing? He's like essentially in a marathon, and you're giving him one of those.
Yeah.
You're like meeting him on
Tiny
the
little,
path.
but make sure it's not water. Make sure it's not a cup of water. I'd like pass me a seahorse or something.
It burned him originally when he was a spawn of Scarlet. But like Pelor knows that Hard One's on the level.
I minor illusion a bottle of Gatorade Blood Rush,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and I just like drizzle it in the air so
Dope.
that he can get it, and then I do kind of give him a quick tap.
Sweet.
Go, go, go.
Or let's say 20. Is that enough?
That should be enough, baby.
Okay.
Okay. Gives you a quick pick me up. And then
Elmo, you want any of this?
yeah, I'm super hurt, but I'm not gonna die being under the water. I'm in the water. I can't speak. Balnor swallows a bunch of water. So Hard One, with 2 dash actions, you're able to get 60 feet up. You are now 60 feet from the surface. I will say with the extra air, you're supposed to get an extra 10 feet. I'll say 20 feet because of haste. So you are now 40 feet from the surface. You take 20 damage. That is negated by the health that Bev just gave you.
Boom.
So
Gatorade
just take away
blood
that
rush.
20, and then you're back. That is Bev's turn. Bev, you are now in the water.
Operation Dry Lad commence.
So
but
Bev,
then
that's your
you can
turn.
also float towards the updraft, and that'll help you get back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, can I just like angle towards the updraft?
Yeah. Sure. So you can go 25 feet with your movement because you use half with your Yippee Skippy boots.
Yeah.
You know what? You can use a dash action.
Right.
So.
Well, my speed's doubled with the boot. All right, it's
But
doubled.
it's
25.
half.
All right, so it's
Yeah.
like 50 feet, I guess.
Okay.
Plus,
so you get 50 feet
Yeah.
plus
10.
Plus 10,
Right.
so 60.
okay.
So you are 60 feet from the top.
Right.
That is Moonshine's turn.
I guess I'm just gonna Thorn Whip down to try and get someone up.
Okay, so like a reaction for Thorn Whip.
I think that, like, is anyone within?
They're 40 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Then yeah, I guess I just Thorn Whip it. I just throw my Thorn Whip in so that anyone can grab it up and get onto the boat easier.
Okay, sweet. Balnor turns to you underwater. Hard One goes, "Are you cool if I go for it?"
I give Balnor a thumbs up.
He swallows a bunch of water. He is going to swim up half his speed, which is only 25, so he literally barely makes it to the Thorn Whip, grabs onto it. Moonshine, you pull Balnor out. Balnor's super fucked up. He's only got like 10 HP. He just crashes onto the deck and just, oh, god damn it. And that is back up to Hard One.
I'm still in the water, right?
Yep, you're still in the water. You're 40 feet away, but you still have haste.
Okay, so I'll just keep on swimming. Ain't no thing for me.
Sweet.
I love the water.
Hard One, you get up and out, and you climb back up on the boat. After a little while, Bev gets back up on the boat, and everybody survived, and everybody's fine. You don't even spend the end of a turn in the water, so you don't take any more damage. You only
Thank
spend one turn.
God.
I'm going to give 20 to Balnor.
Sweet. Thanks, bud.
You got it.
And you guys see back in the village, back on the docks, the Scullywugs are freaking out. She's dead. What the fuck are we going to do? And you see a bunch of Scullywugs start diving into the water, just like leaving. Just you see a big one has a bunch of stuff, just a bunch of junk in its arms, and pushes a small one into the water, and then dives down, just does this big jump into the water to swim away. Just people
I'm fucking chasing them.
You're just killing Scullywugs when you can.
Yeah, hell yeah. I wish I could. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I'm gonna do another 4th level control water and fucking whirlpool it.
Oh, hell yeah.
So those fucking Scullywugs just get whirlpooled down to the fucking bottom with their dead sea
A
mine.
bunch of the Scullywugs jump into the water. Suddenly there's this whirlpool, and you see a bunch of the Scullywugs fall into the water and get sucked into the whirlpool.
You can stomp on ants, you can stomp on bugs, but be kind to Scullywugs.
Yeah, the Scullywugs are freaking out in the village, and you see the Scullywug priest starts to stir. Be kind to Scullywugs. Oh, shit. What?
Yeah.
I want to put my fucking forearm up against his jugular so it's hard for him to speak.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this again.
Fine mistress. How can I help you?
First off, how can you help me? I don't know. You already fucking scammed me. You could go back in time and unscam me.
I will worship you. I need a new sea mommy.
I already got a fucking belly chain that worships me.
right. I'm her champion, you son of a bitch.
Do you want to get in the chain? Do you want to put him in the chain?
I would be honored to get in the chain.
Don't put him in the chain. The chain's mine. This is a freaking one-bedroom.
Put him in the
Oh,
chain.
no, please, Moonshine. Don't put him in the chain.
Do I even know how to put him in the chain?
Don't do it.
I figured you just touch it to someone and they go in.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
touch the belly chain to him.
Wait, don't do. Go ahead and make, I guess, an Arcana check to try to put him in the chain.
Oh, shit.
I got it. 18.
18. You see a
The
red.
only good Arcana check I've ever rolled.
You see a red light appears around him, and he disappears into the belly chain.
Oh, I gotta live with this knob.
I'm sorry, Pendergreens. Honestly, Beverly
the
was being
fuck?
so encouraging. It was kind of like peer pressure. I
Can
saw
I
the
kill
look in his
him?
eyes. I didn't want to let him down.
Master, can I kill him,
Yes, you
please?
can.
Okay.
You can.
Wait. Before,
Wait, no, don't do it.
should we
Wait,
get the
ask him,
information?
Pendergreens, ask him
Yeah.
who was knocking under the boat.
Get him, Pendergreen.
I'm gonna freaking kick his ass. Sure. I'm doing like a really cool thing. He's just sitting on me. He's sitting on me. It's super lame. It's not lame. It's fucking cool. I'm
I
not
feel like you
sitting
guys
on him.
might get along.
I
don't
have
know.
like a cool sword out, and the sword is up to his neck. He's just sitting on my head, and I can't move.
That's
not
my
true.
champion. That's my
Yeah.
champion, Pendergreens.
Okay. What's under the boat?
Look, okay, there's the original crew of the boat. There were some humans that lived here that, we worship the Kraken. The Kraken demands sacrifices. We came here. They were stupid enough to trade with us. So we put them, under the boats, in the, below deck. And then every night we would feed one to our sea mommy. Is that so bad?
All right,
I mean, that sounds pretty on the level to me, guys.
Pendergreens, finish him.
You want me to kill him
End him.
with my ass?
Yeah.
No, he's squashing me with his ass. I'm suffocating.
Squat him to death. Teabag him to death.
I
That's
killed
my
him with like a
champion.
super with nunchucks.
You somehow hear like a super grindy death. Like this Scullywug was definitely suffocated with an ass.
You have nunchucks in there, Pendergreens?
Yeah, dude, I have a whole wall full of weapons.
Wow, that's pretty nice.
It's pretty rad if you guys want to come in the gym. And
I mean, it sounds awesome. We should keep you in there forever if it's so
What?
cool.
No. Oh. Full disclosure, I'd love to move out. I'm kind of outgrowing the place. There's a dead frog in here now, and I honestly don't know what to do with him.
Are you getting Postmates delivered?
I'm trying. I have a dead frog in a one-bedroom apartment, and there's kind of no structure for me to get rid of him. I don't have like a
Next time
a
we come across
dumpster.
like a vat of hydrochloric acid, how about I touch the belly chain to
That
that?
would be wonderful.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye
Thank
out.
you, my master.
In the meantime, should we go save those villagers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, before, and just in case we run into anything, I rolled a bunch of cure wounds for you and Balnor. What you at?
23.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 16s.
Thank you.
So that's gonna be a 32. And Balnor, I'm gonna give you a 28.
Sweet. Balnor looks healthy and hearty.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's AURA frames.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you.
Hey man, thanks again for jumping in the water. That was real solid stuff.
You would have done it for me, Balnor.
You're damn right I would have. Gives you a predator handshake.
Yes.
Handshake. Oh yeah.
I kind of like nudge Moonshine.
Yeah, this
Just like really pumped about it.
Oh, I was holding out for a predator handshake because I was confused.
Oh, yeah, I give her one as well.
All right,
Wait,
yeah.
can we like do one where we all interlink in
Whoa,
like a circle?
really? Yeah.
Also, thanks, Moonshine, for, separating all the water, killing the Kraken, essentially.
Yeah,
saving our lives.
I'm enjoying tapping into nature and, turning it into
That
my...
was insane.
It felt pretty cool, honestly.
made the
I've never
ocean
done that
move.
before. Yeah, I've been really playing around with water down here in Shadowfell. And I feel as though I've really become, before it felt a little out of place, I was the water daughter, but now I really am the water daughter.
You see just Scullywugs drowning.
They just
Like
pump it
right
up.
now, you know, that whirlpool. I made that
My whole
whirlpool.
family.
Oh, you want them to join you in the whirlpool? I'll find them. I'll round them up.
Just the town is getting sucked down the whirlpool.
Yeah, I think we walk towards that boat, and whenever we see any other Scullywugs, we throw them into the whirlpool.
Kick him in.
I dropped him in.
Are you guys like flying back? How are you getting back? So do you dismiss the whirlpool?
Can we just take the
Oh,
boat?
right.
Yeah, you can take the boat. You can like bring the
Yeah.
anchors up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys bring the anchors up. You go the long way around the whirlpool. You guys see there's still these little like pylons that have runes on them that don't allow hard one in.
I'll turn into a
Can I-
friggin' bat.
Let's
and
just
Can
destroy
I just
it.
can I just chill touch those pylons?
You go up. You guys destroy the pylons. Hard one. You go through and you no longer take psychic damage. The wall is down.
Woohoo.
I'm sorry we didn't just do that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Hard one. I just felt that it would be a disrespectful
Honestly-
way to enter a city I'd never been
No,
to.
I think we have to protect this town from people like me.
no,
No. It's
no.
fine.
That
I'm
is
a
not
monster.
true.
No, I'm a monster. So
No, you know what? The only problem here is that those pylons are not more discerning. That they just they do all vampires, but they should be looking into your soul, and your soul is clean.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I did eat a Kraken.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fine.
It was
Good.
good. It was
A
good.
little chewy, I bet.
What
Not bloody
color is
enough.
their blood?
Green gunk. Yeah.
Green gunk. Gray
Green
gunk.
gunk.
Gray. Grayish.
Grayish.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
sludge.
that's not the
A
most
slurry.
appetizing.
No.
Well, there's a lot of Scullywug floaters if you're still hungry.
I like a snack.
Speaking of which, I know that we had sort of talked in some private time about making you a Scullywug scuba diving suit.
I wouldn't mind. A little wetsuit, a little Scully suit.
Yeah. Can I try and do an Arcana thing to spit up that priest from the belly chain?
Pendergast will
I
do
could
a
fit
help.
into his skin.
Pendergast will do a help action.
11.
11. You see half of a frog comes out.
Well, I got the
just
pants.
entrails everywhere.
I could do some waiting in these.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Better than nothing.
Truly.
Yeah.
I think we can probably just like scoop some up on the side of the boat as we're driving.
We're just looking around for Scullywug.
It's an ongoing
Yeah, you guys
project.
killed a couple of Scullywugs. You want to collect skin to make a
we just-
Scullywug scuba suit?
Yeah.
Let's cast a net.
Yeah, okay. So you guys have some dead Scullywugs.
I'm
Drag them on
gonna
board.
turn to hard one because Papa's no longer in fungal mode.
Yeah.
So Papa's back into he's more of a jack of all trades right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Papa, you got your sewing kit with you?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hold up a couple Scullywug carcasses to you and be like, anything speaking to you?
We're gonna need at least 3, so let's go. Yeah, that's got a nice shade of gray to it.
Okay. Yeah.
This one's more of a sea foam. I like that.
Okay.
And then let's go with this charcoal guy.
Okay. Papa, these 3 turn it into a scuba suit for hard one.
You see, Papa starts doing the work for it. It seems like it's going to take him a couple days.
Okay,
He starts
okay.
like drawing up the schematics in his sketchbook.
Take your time.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's
Take
fair.
your time.
Yeah.
This thing's got to be bulletproof.
Never ceases to amaze.
So you guys get close to the docks of the village of Bastard's Cove, and you see the town is abandoned. The frogs have like ditched their homes. You see their little like junk piles that they were gathering in the various huts and houseboats. They have grabbed up and jumped into the water. You guys head back over to that. You guys want to head over to like the tavern boat?
Yeah. Well, I think we want to go free those people
Sweet.
that were on
So you guys
the
go to
boat.
the tavern boat. You guys go below deck, and you see hidden below deck are a bunch of tied up humans amongst barrels and boxes of supplies. They all wear tattered rags. Some are shirtless. Some are wearing vests, just vests, Opa Aladdin style. You see their bodies are covered with these stick and poke tattoos. A lot of them have like various versions of like Born in Bastards Cove and like Bastards of None and like all of this all over their bodies.
One.
Yeah.
And you see the woman that must have kicked the deck for you guys to hear is hanging upside down on a post, tied up. You see she's bound and gagged. And she's tied up to this post. You see she wears a bandana and a black vest. She's got white tape around like her fists, like a boxer.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna kind of put up my hands and just say, like, before we go down there or they see us, I just wanted to float the idea that, like, what if we kind of let this victory be theirs?
That's so thoughtful.
Like, if we sent Handy Andy in there to sort of cut her down.
And then she
can free everyone.
Ooh, that's nice. Give
You
them
know
a
what?
little morale boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadowfell needs a win.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Bastards Cove needs a win.
If people have other thoughts, I'm totally open to it.
I am open to how open your heart is, and I want to just curl up in there and take a nap.
I dap
Okay.
up Handy Andy before
Yeah.
he goes in.
Okay, Handy
Andy daps
Andy, you need to stealth like you never stealthed before. The morale of the Bastards Cove is on your knuckles.
nods with a finger. Handy Andy scrambles down there. Moonshine, you poke your head around the corner. You see this woman that's hanging upside down. She does not see Handy Andy as he approaches. Handy Andy climbs up on the post, loosens the ropes. You see she suddenly starts moving and shimmying. She's able to get herself loose. She pulls herself loose. You see she looks around and she goes like, come on, we gotta be quick. I don't know how long this is gonna last. She goes over and she starts untying the other people. You see that there are about 15 people down there. She starts untying people, and then they start untying each other.
Moonshine, hard one. Should we pretend like the Scullywugs beat us up, but then they all got ate by the Kraken, and we're just innocent bystanders?
I mean, my deception rolls usually fail, but I will do my best.
Cool.
Let's go, like, tie ourselves up upstairs.
Okay.
Punch me in the face, quick.
Okay, I punch you in the face.
What the
I was
hell?
talking to Beverly.
So you guys all tie each other up, and you see these humans, the Bastards of None, run up the stairs and run up into the tavern, and they look around and they see you guys tied up.
Help us!
And this one woman goes, "What the fuck happened here?"
We don't know. They tied us up, and then they went outside, and then we heard a Kraken making a lot of noise and then eating a lot of Scullywugs. I guess it went insane.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Thank God you're here.
I'm going to reroll that one.
Of course.
Ooh, deception?
Yeah.
Or performance or persuasion? Deception.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 22.
22. Okay. You see they all look around at each other and they start laughing hysterically. It's like, those fucking dumbasses, they trusted some fucking octopus. They worshiped that fucking octopus. They killed so many of our friends here. Let us help you out.
Oh, thank you so much.
They
Crazy.
untie you guys.
Crazy.
So much.
we were helpless.
Well, it's good to see you guys and not some fucking frogs. Hey, how's it going? My name's Tess. The woman with she's got a bandana. She shakes your guys' hands.
Hi, Moonshine Sabbath.
Good to see some
Pleased
other.
to make your acquaintance.
Good to see some other humanoids instead of some fucking weird ass frogmen.
Yeah.
Hard one is
I
is hiding below his hat. Humans, all of us.
That's right.
Although this looks like an indoor kid, huh? He starts
Yeah.
slapping his shoulder.
he's
Hate
kind
the
of a
sun.
gamer.
I hate the sun. That's all.
Yeah, we were just passing through. We were gonna stop by looking for an inn, and then we got hoodwinked by these here frog folk.
Yeah, they took over. You see, they walk outside. This whole crew goes out. You see they start running into other boats, and you see below deck in other boats there are more citizens, more people being taken out, and more citizens of the village, more villagers start coming up and these kind of seafaring folk, these sailor types and their families, a lot of foul mouths.
Oh dear.
Just this little kid that has tattoos. It's about fucking time.
Well,
Those fucking frogs. I want to piss on their graves.
Fuck the frogs, kid.
Fuck the fucking frogs, man.
sounds drastic.
What's your
Pissing into the
name,
water.
little one?
Yeah, my name's JoJo.
Right now he looks like the Calvin and Hobbes pissing thing to me.
Just 1-to-1.
Pisses into the water.
JoJo's your name?
Yeah.
Jojo, we're heading up north. You got a hot beat on how we could get there?
I'm pissing in the water.
Where's your dad or your mom, kid?
Oh, they're both pissing in the water too. I see them.
Got it. Tess.
Hey.
We're trying to
Family
get up north. What's the town that we're going to? Oh,
Ember Heaven.
We're trying to get to Ember Heaven.
Ember Heaven.
You see, she goes wide-eyed, and she goes, "Now, why would you be doing a thing like that? That is
We got a score
fucking
to
monster central."
You know, much like JoJo's family, who all pissed together, we got some family over there, and we're pissed because they have been taken.
Yeah.
Very nice. Wasn't sure you were going to get there.
Almost stumbled.
All right, I'll tell you what. I know of a secluded cave about half mile outside of Ember Heaven. Sometimes smugglers use it or humanoids use it if they need to get up to Ember Heaven and do some business, not in full view of the city. So if you wanted me to take you up there in our boat, I could do it for a price, seeing as I just saved you and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
You did save us, and we are forever in your debt.
Our captain was eaten, but I was the first mate, so I'm pretty much,
Yeah.
You're the captain, right?
I mean,
I'm the captain now,
really all
pretty
that
much.
matters, though, is that you feel empowered by this victory and
I
by
feel-
saving us, and it's going to help. It's
Well, it
gonna
was
be
sort of just
fun.
random. Like these stupid frogs thought that they could just like control this giant tentacle monster, and then the tentacle monster just fucking ate them.
Okay,
yeah,
so
these
you-
frogs are fucking stupid as hell.
So-
Pissing into the water.
So you
JoJo.
don't feel empowered. It's not going to fuel your future as a village.
I mean, I feel stupid as fuck for getting taken over by some frogs who, later were eaten by a giant monster that they summoned themselves.
God damn it.
How much gold do you want?
Yeah, how much do you want?
Getting up to
Fuck me.
Ember Heaven, I'll say 500.
Well, how about 300?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Can I help on that?
Yeah.
That's a 9.
9. Let's say 500.
500, but I'm the captain.
If you're paying me 500 gold, you could be the captain.
All right.
Tight.
He's got the hat and everything.
I do already
Okay.
have the hat. And give me a week and I'll have a wetsuit.
Are you sure you want to be the captain again? You're the indoor kid.
Yeah, I'm going to stay in the cabin of the ship where
Your
the captain lives.
your teeth are sharp as hell, man.
They're not. They're just little long canines.
Hey, is there any chance we could just borrow a boat?
You could buy our boat if you want.
Why didn't I just take the fucking credit for saving them?
This is what you get.
You're too kind.
You know what?
I was trying to do a good thing.
Well, actually, you're still doing
Why
a good
am I
thing because now
punished
you're
for
you're,
like
you're
now I'm
giving them they're giving
money?
confidence and injecting money into their economy, which is
Okay,
what you
good,
wanted
right.
to do.
All right,
thing.
you know what?
You do see
500.
that their town is like super wrecked.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? 500. Here it is.
All right.
I got it in
we
my
could really we
hand.
could really use the work around here. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah,
We love working.
Okay. Good.
You love work. All right, so why don't we'll pay you a little bit then to fix up this boat here as well.
You
Make
got
it seaworthy.
seamstress around here?
We are mostly shirtless.
Oh,
Noticing
I
that.
have noticed that.
I
Yeah.
do really like that vest. I've been thinking that maybe I was a vest guy, and I'm seeing that vest on you. And I
Should
think
we all go Opa Aladdin style on this journey?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
like
I
to
think
go
we can
Opa
do
Aladdin
that.
Style.
I strip.
They hand you guys some
Yeah,
vests.
that's
All
true.
right.
We had a few left over because some people did get eaten.
I guess I'm wearing like a JoJo-sized vest.
Yeah.
Looking
Okay,
good.
great. Well, what do y'all think? Should we should we hang out here for the night, or should we just try and? I mean,
Let's hang out here for the night and just spend a fuck ton of money and like put it back in their
Okay,
economy. You know,
yeah, all right. Where's a fancy restaurant to eat?
Drinks
I don't
all
know.
around
I know
us.
the infrastructure is going to be slow to restart, but
Everybody can drink on me tonight because I'm pretty sure those
Hey.
Scullywugs just left a bunch of bathtubs of ale, and I'm looking to get into that because I've been
Alright.
living in the basement
oh
for
hell yeah! If
yeah.
you're down to
few
start
weeks.
a brewery, that'd be really nice.
Oh, that would
Okay.
be good.
Yeah.
I have one question though. What do you use plates for? Not soup, right?
No.
Okay.
Like meats
All right,
and
great,
such. Yeah.
Just a weird question.
Yeah. We put a soup in like a bowl, maybe.
Oh yeah, we're
Smart.
right here on the ocean.
Yeah.
Y'all got any good fish we could cook?
You know
or not
what?
cook.
The Scullywugs were supposed to give us a bunch of fish. That's originally we were bartering with them. They're better at catching fish than we are because the ocean ain't too alive out here. There's not much sea life out there, but Scullywugs can dive way deeper than us. So for a few weeks, they were bringing us some good hauls, but it turned out it was all to just kind of lead us out there to be killed. So first day, the Kraken ate a bunch of us, and then since then they've been sacrificing us once a night.
Wait a minute.
Sounds shitty.
Did the Kraken, when it died, float to the top?
No, it's heavy as fuck.
Oh, okay. I was hoping we could just like roast up the Kraken.
Can we just like do a little fishing though? Like I want to do a little fishing with my thorn whip to see if I can catch anything.
Yeah, you can try. You go over to the docks. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
23.
Even with a 23, you just pull up a like Simpson style, like three-eyed, scrawny fish.
Oh, them's demon fish.
Oh, that looks
here.
good.
So
You caught a good one.
Oh.
You caught a big one.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's
Should we cook
good.
that up? Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be enough
let's
to feed a
cook
couple
it
of us.
up.
So that's where we are.
Yeah.
Laura.
All right. Soup's on.
Yeah, let's do this, huh?
Yeah, let's stew this indeed.
You guys start making stew from a bunch of mutated fish.
While we're
Hard
making
one. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Why?
You're around a lot of humans right now.
Oh, Jesus. That's a nat 1? I think my dice is broken.
Do you want to use a luck point or anything?
Yes, I don't want to kill one of these little people. I'll use my final luck point.
Don't kill Jojo.
I have to use this roll, by the way.
Add the +4 from Bev.
Oh, yeah.
Even with a +4, that's a 13.
Okay, 13, you're able to control your urges, but you see all of these people and you're kind of like, no, these are a bunch of fucking punks. They live a shitty life anyway. If I were to take one of these guys behind a shack and just take a quick bite, it would probably be fine.
No one
and you
would
catch
miss 'em.
you catch yourself kind of thinking that.
Cool. No one would miss any of these fuckers.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Harwan?
Oh, I said...
I heard, I'm sorry, I had rapport spores on, and
so when you said
forgot
what
to
was...
turn it off.
Right, when you said what was that, you like heard the whole thing?
yeah.
I know. Who else is in the rapport spores thing?
Bev,
What's
down
up?
the
Hey.
Pawpaw,
Man.
Jojo from earlier, the little kid.
Cool, of course. So I replied all to an email that I didn't really intend.
So you hungry, bud?
Yeah, no, I was pretending. I was like reliving the battle in my head, and I was like talking about the the Scullywugs.
That's
Yeah,
a really
Oh,
fucking
sure.
no
good
one would
call.
miss
Fuck
those
them
fuckers, right? No one will miss
Scullywugs.
those
No one
fuckers.
miss
No one will
them.
miss those
Too
No
true.
one miss
Gotta
them.
agree.
fuckers. All right, let's turn these things off, huh?
Can I just like summon a dolphin or something for him to suck on?
That'd be a dolphin.
Summon a dolphin.
Could be any animal.
It appears out of the
Could be a
water.
mean one.
Avert your eyes.
When you summon it at first, I'm like, great idea, Bev. Dolphins are so smart. It's so nice to have one
You see
around.
a lot
Maybe
of
he
the
can
little
do
kids
some
start running
tricks.
over to the side of the docks. Ah, fucking dolphin. I love fucking dolphins.
We all love dolphins, and Beverly, that's a very kind thing for you to do. But I'm gonna walk down the docks and return it to its home.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
He's
return the
lost.
dolphin to its
Wait,
home.
are you playing with the dolphin? We
All
want
right,
to play
wait,
with the
bye to
dolphin.
the dolphin. It's going back to the ocean where it belongs, where it'll be happy. All right, I eat the dolphin at the end of the night.
I like how being a vampire has become almost like, because like at first you were like gonna get addicted to arcane, but now you actually feel like a drug dealer, like a drug addict.
Yeah, I am.
It's like feeding in private.
It's compulsion.
I turn to Moonshine. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how many more friends I can keep summoning like this.
I know. It's bad.
It's not great. That dolphin was very cute.
That dolphin was extremely cute. It was just... I'm gonna pretend.
That's right. Swim away, noble beast.
The thing is, Moonshine, when I summon those steeds, I have a psychic link to them, and I know that dolphin could count. It had the ability to count.
Fare thee well, sweet fish.
I like look at all the youngins, and I'm like, who wants to learn a rope trick?
I do, you fucking dick.
All right, okay.
They're kind of like the youngins at the Kraken.
I get a bunch of rope and I let them tie me up.
Sweet.
Wow, I don't think I can get out.
Tie him up, kick him. Kick him as fucking hard as you
Okay,
can.
no kicking, y'all.
Okay.
Youngins,
We
I
can fucking
get it.
kick.
No, we don't kick. We don't kick, okay, youngins.
How would you guys like to be the gangrene teens?
Ooh.
Yeah, we could be a fucking gang.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
A bunch of scurvy lads.
Yeah.
Rolling the high seas and doing good deeds.
Good deeds. Fuck you, man. Punches you in the neck.
Well, you got to try.
I'm starting to feel real conflicted about the fact that I let these people think they freed themselves.
They're almost too empowered.
Why does it feel like whenever you try to do something good, it's not right?
Oh, the world sucks, Moonshine.
I'm starting
That's what
to
I've
feel
learned.
that way
At
sometimes.
least this place sucks.
Yeah, maybe Shadowfell's just fucking doomed.
This place sucks.
I mean, I guess if you're eating three-eyed fucking mutated fish, like, you're rotten from the inside out, maybe.
I think everyone here is just hungry for a win.
Yeah.
Whenever they can get it. And
You guys do see in the background the tavern is hopping and everybody's drinking and having fun and laughing. And you see Tess walks out of the tavern boat and goes, "It's your lucky fucking day. We take care of our people in Bastards Cove. Don't fucking matter where you're from. Here, have a drink on me. Have a drink on me." Hands you guys some ale.
maybe it's not all bad.
Okay, all right, you know.
Cool.
All right.
If they got hospitality.
Sorry for not asking when I first met you. Where'd you all come from?
It's a long story.
It's a long story. Bohemia, Material Plane, then this via Grimhawk.
Holy shit! You got out of Grimhawk?
Yeah, we
Pretty much.
ended the vampire menace there.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cheers as you guys.
All right.
All these fucking monsters coming out here, making it hard for us humans.
I know.
We're stuck out here.
May I ask you a delicate question?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's appropriate, and I don't know if I'm stepping on toes by asking this, but are you first generation Shadowfell, or were you born here?
Bastards Cove. It's full of humans who were sacrificed as babies to Dark Lords of Shadowfell. So our parents are the ones who fucked us over and left us in this shitty goddamn place. You see, she downs her beer. So none of us know our parents by design.
I hand her my beer.
Hey, thanks. I love double fisting it.
Oh, lady after my own heart.
Yeah, this is one of the warmest places we've been.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, y'all are running circles around Grimhawk when it comes to hospitality.
Hey, you guys came here on the right day. I mean, before this, Scullywugs had taken over and they were sacrificing people every single night.
I got another question.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was just going to say it's a lucky coincidence that we showed up right when they got eaten by the Kraken.
It is.
Yeah, it's a real lucky
But yeah, I would have thought that maybe you guys had something to do with it, but you guys were tied up.
Yep, that's true.
Well, we took a nap at an inopportune time.
Yeah,
What are you going to do?
I guess so. Now, I got another question.
Yeah.
All of Shadowfell, you think it's just doomed, or do you think that you innocent bastards here on Bastards Cove, do you think you can make this a nice little place for yourself? Is there any opportunity, or is it just doomed by design?
You see, she takes a big sip of her beer. She walks out on the dock, and she points out across the ocean, and she goes, people say that there are monsters if you sail too far east, but ever since I was a little girl living here, I always wondered if I just kept going, maybe I'd get somewhere good.
Why couldn't you just make this place good? That is not meant to sound as an accusation. That's it. Only meant as out of total curiosity. I'm trying to understand this place.
You see, she nods and she goes, we do the best we can, and we do have good times, but we're hunted.
Okay, so it's the danger here.
Yeah, I mean, we're stuck here. If I walk out onto a main road or something, I'm liable to get grabbed by a werewolf or a vampire or something.
What stopped you from sailing?
I've heard that there's things like that fucking Kraken.
Well, at least you got the hope. And that's it. A lot of times that's all you need to keep moving forward. It's not much for a wind in your sail, but it'll get you somewhere.
She nods.
But in addition to hope, what if you just took some of these crazy runes you put on your village here and put them on a boat?
The hope metaphor, as pretty as it is,
Yeah,
is dwarfed by the practicality and the genius of the invention here.
She thinks about that and she goes, we've had various people passing by. Believe it or not, I'm not quite the wizard type. I wasn't the one to do that, and nobody who's currently here did that. It was done a while ago, and I think if it were on a boat, it could probably pretty easily be destroyed. But it's not a bad fucking idea. If somebody could put some wards on a boat, that'd be a good first step towards, maybe getting somewhere better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe we'll find someone powerful, up Ember's heaven.
Yeah. If I was the Dark Lord, I would do a much better job. Just saying.
I feel like you had like a full term.
Yeah. Didn't you kind of have your chance?
Is that Pentecost the Betrayer?
Oh, yeah. He lives
did
in
a
my
shit
belly
job.
chain.
He was
He's
an
my
awful
champion.
Dark Lord. It's just my whole fucking life.
This is what I'm talking about, Pendergreens. You got to get out there and you got to meet your constituents.
Yeah.
I thought I did a kick-ass job. I went up there. I
You
let
have to
people
learn. You got to learn to
sacrifice
listen,
babies.
Pendergreens.
What?
Listen.
Oh, my
Listen to
God.
Tess.
All
It's
of
his
this-
fucking fault. It's his. She starts pointing at your belly chain. It's his fucking fault we live here.
All of this is now a journey to teach Pendergreens how to govern.
Yep.
That is how we
This is
make
a grassroots
Shadowfell a better
campaign.
place.
All right, hold up. So you're all tatted up. You live in a freaking houseboat with your friends, and you're not psyched on this.
Yeah, I guess honestly, Pendergreen's just kind of cut to the chase
Yeah.
of what I was gently trying to ask before. It seems like a badass life.
There have been a lot of things like the Scullywugs coming here,
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
over,
It's the
tying
danger.
us all up, putting us below deck, and every night ritualistically
Yeah.
sacrificing us.
We're catching you on a good day.
Yeah.
This is a good day, yeah.
In the rapport spores, Beverly's like, wind in my sails. That was stupid. What was I thinking? That was a stupid line.
No, I thought that was beautiful.
Sorry, it's not
I think
practical.
you need the hope to then fuel the practicality.
You're right, Moonshine.
You need the poetry to fuel the practicality.
You gotta put the poetry in motion.
It's a marriage of both.
You're right.
Poetry, practicality.
Speaking of practicality, Pendergreens, what will you do to rid Bastard's Cove of the scourge of the Scullywugs?
Okay, so first off, if I made Dark Lord again,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
kill every Scullywug,
It feels like
Okay.
even the
Okay.
ones who are good.
Oh, there are ones that are good.
I don't know. Who cares, right?
Okay. This is already going
You have a lot of
poorly.
learning to do.
But luckily, we are on an adventure, and I do think you are going to keep learning.
I'm all for second chances, but rehabilitating just wicked and toxic men doesn't seem like a great starting
Yeah,
point for
that's-
Shadowfell.
See, now that's really a good
I mean,
point.
I'm definitely fucking wicked.
It doesn't feel toxic to me.
Maybe he doesn't. You know what?
Just
Yeah.
wicked.
I think
Just wicked.
while this is happening, I am gonna sneak off because I'm worried about those. I'm worried about the runes that we destroyed and the fact that now this town is like open to. And I'm not gonna try to make both because like we destroyed two, right?
You destroyed one.
Yeah.
If you destroy one, you like break the kind of seal around.
Okay,
it.
then
If you
actually,
put it
I'm gonna
back,
wait.
I'm
All right. So
Right.
I'm gonna wait till right before we leave and Hard One's on the boat, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna try and recreate.
Cool.
The
That's
board.
smart.
Yeah.
sweet.
So
So are we resting? Are we gonna
Yeah.
do like a long rest here?
Yeah.
Cool.
can we get like one big hammock?
Ooh, yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, they go. Yeah, we got a hammock. There were, I think the frogs were sleeping in it because there's frog shit all over the place.
They shit in their hammock? They shit
yeah,
while they sleep?
shit in the hammock.
Just a quick shake. You spin it around once, real quick. Like, that'll.
I gotta agree with Hard One on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
I
of it
mean,
chipped off.
there's so much, imagine all the shit that even just fell through because
Right.
a hammock is kind of,
It's loose netting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably mostly fell through.
yeah.
Sweet. Hey, there you go. That's actually pretty practical.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little hut here. I got like a little houseboat if you guys want to sleep on like a cot, but if you guys all want to sleep in one hammock
Please.
outside,
Yes,
Blowing
thank
shit
you.
off a hammock.
it just smells like awful
spinning
frog
it around
stank.
and flinging scullywog shit everywhere.
Somehow you can tell that two scullywugs had sex in here.
God, we got scullywog Peter trails
Yep.
everywhere.
Lay down the
That's
towels.
family.
Snail
That's how you make
trails.
family.
You guys all go to bed in this hammock.
Wow. Can we say that in the night, since I try to do a regular sleep, I'm like thrashing and I get us twisted up in the hammock. So that when we wake up, we're in like a hammock womb.
Yeah.
Little cocoon.
Yeah.
You guys wake up in the hammock womb. You guys wake up in the hammock womb, and Balnor is so claustrophobic. Get me out, just pushing on all your faces.
There's holes everywhere. You can breathe.
Can't get
Wait,
out.
did we have to put the
can't
coffin
breathe.
in the hammock too?
Hey, do I have to sleep in my coffin?
Yes, you do need to sleep in your coffin.
Fine. I only have to trance, right?
Yeah, so you
okay.
do
So
4
I
hours.
spent 4 hours just chilling in the hammock with everybody.
Great, thank you.
And I
And then
snuck
pop
off to
out.
trance in my coffin.
Pop out and get into the coffin. You guys wake up the next day. Although morning here, still night because the blood moon doesn't rise until late morning and then sets in early afternoon. So you guys wake up just kind of naturally after like 8 hours of sleep. You wake up and you see a bunch of the Bastards of None crew are getting the boat ready. You see they've brought it closer to the docks here.
Great.
And you see
Can I do I feel like we need to do this all the time. Let me just do a general inside check on everyone to make sure we're not getting fucked over right now.
Sure,
Smart.
Actually, can I inspect the boat? Just pull on the rigging, the
Yeah, go for it.
the mainstays, the
Yeah.
topsail.
Yeah.
I've been
Look
reading
like
a lot
you're
of
knowing
nautical
what you're
books.
doing.
Yeah.
Make a performance check.
Oh, a performance check.
I got a 21 on my inside.
A 21. They seem like if you were gambling against them or something, make sure they're not cheating. They don't seem like super honest folks, but they're like rough and tumble folks.
Okay.
They're not bad.
but I'm saying
They're
like
not
this
evil.
boat isn't a trap.
No.
Okay.
I would like to go to the end of a long pier with the sea breeze facing me and do some solemn squats.
Okay.
I have a cutlass and I watch Bev from afar.
And as I'm doing my squats, I pray to Pelor to watch over my dad.
Okay. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Cool. That's a 20.
20.
Not nat.
Okay, cool. You get, you feel a sense of ease as the sea almost feels dead, like there aren't a lot of waves out there. And there's not much of a breeze, but you do feel a sea breeze on you as you pray to Pelor.
Do I feel like one big wave that the kahuna himself is surfing?
You see in the deep, deep distance, you could have sworn you saw a tan Santa Claus surfing.
Pawpaw would also like to go to the end of another pier and pray to Melora for guidance in creating the perfect wetsuit.
Papa rolled a nat 7. You see Papa falls off the deck into the water.
I like to go to the end.
Scrambling in the water.
I'm Baywatching.
Moonshine Baywatch dives in and says, Papa.
like
He
to-
pulls out his sketchbook that got all wet.
I go to the end of another pier and see if there's any dolphin remains.
What was your performance check for checking the boat?
Oh, a 16.
16. Okay, you do a pretty good job. And you see Tess kind of punches you on the shoulder and goes, "You actually know what you're doing for an indoor kid, huh?"
Yeah, I got an airship back in the material plane.
Material plane, do they not have a sun there? Everyone laughs hysterically. Sorry, we love razzing people around here.
I laugh hardest of all. I love being razzed. Nothing gets me happier than camaraderie.
Hey, I'm going to start calling this guy Casper.
Please don't. That'd be too much. Let's razz another person.
Hey, Captain Casper, why don't you tell us how to sail, huh?
Captain Casper, very good. What about that stout man over there? Well, shall we razz him?
Oh, now you're fat shaming someone.
Come on.
Everyone gets really
I was just
quiet.
describing him so you know.
Everyone
who I
gets
was
super
talking
quiet. And Tess just goes, that was very inappropriate.
Beverly walks back from his solemn squats, minor allusions of banana peel and slip so that everyone pays attention to him.
Oh, look at this fucking asshole. Falling around. Oh. Hey, man, where'd you get that banana? You got another one? I've been eating mutated fish.
A dolphin barfed it up.
I love dolphins.
Yeah, they're great. We all love them.
I gotta help Beverly up and whisper, "I need this," and let him slip in the banana peel one last time.
Oh, you gotta hang on to Captain Casper there. Can't hang on to him. He's translucent. Hand goes right through him.
There shouldn't have been a razz on me.
Hey, try to help him out,
This
Captain
greasy
Casper.
kid can't hold on.
So greasy.
He's greasy.
Yeah, is he greasy or are you just a ghost, buddy?
I'm gonna go inspect the captain's quarters. I slammed the door of the captain's quarters really hard.
Once he does that, I'm gonna go over and try to fix the rune. Once he's like
sweet.
on the thing and no longer
Nice.
in the city.
Cool. Tell me how you do it, and I'll tell you what kind of check to do.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna use Druidcraft to
Ooh.
try and summon a feeling of protection into this.
Sweet.
So maybe I don't know if I'm gonna be fucking it up because like it's not like really anti-monster as much as protection.
Got it.
I think it may be like I'll think of water because water protects them. So
Okay.
I'll just sort of think of my water mother and channel the protection that water brings into a rune.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me either nature or survival check with advantage.
24.
24 G's. Yeah, Moonshine, you see that when you guys wrecked it to get Hardwin in there, that basically you didn't like destroy the runes. You destroyed the little like pylon structure. You destroyed like the rocks and the top part with like the runes on it kind of slid off, and now it's just this broken, jagged rock. You're essentially able to commune with the rock, and you see it reforms. And the stone that had kind of slid off and was hanging off to the side reforms and begins protecting the village again.
Whew, that was hanging over my head. All right, now that I go for a joyride and I run and I jump into the water and I swim up to the boat like a happy otter.
Moonshine swims up to the boat.
The otter water daughter.
Like,
The otter, what about it?
happy otter. Balnor gets on the boat. Bev slips on a banana peel up to the boat.
Oh, I fall down the ramp. Oh! I John Wick 2 down the stairs.
Oh, careful. You might end up in the afterlife like Captain Casper in there. And you hear people knocking on the captain's quarters.
You guys hear muffled screams into a pillow from my room.
Hardwin has an absolute meltdown in his quarters from being razzed. And you guys all take off towards Ember Heaven and Galad Roselle. And that's where we'll end our session.
I'm glad I'm fucking worked up now.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Get your game faces on.
Yeah. Glad we're coming for you.
I got a lot to say about Emily's God Moses move, and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but there is a rose bush coming your way on the short rest.
Get ready.
I
Careful
like
about
these
getting
higher
pricked.
level druid spells. You really feel like you're like I'll talk about it on the story rest.
Yeah,
Fucking-
Save
do
it
it.
for the
Who
short
fucking
rest.
cares?
Save it for the short rest.
Guys, go on over to patreon.com/nadpod. That's NADDPOD. Don't sing yet.
Oh, I wish to.
To listen to our short rest. Guys, we'll be back next week with another episode. But before then, we have some things to plug.
Let's just fucking plug our fucking live shows.
That's
yeah.
true.
We have
We
a
talked about it last week.
On September 10th, we will be at the Variety Playhouse in Atlanta, Georgia. September 11th, I love Lana too. September 11th at the Punchline Comedy Club in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philly Willy. I'm so fucked.
Knock it off. September 12th at Town Hall in New York City. What do you got?
Pretty city.
Pretty City. September 13th, we'll be at the Wilbur Theater in Boston.
Yeah.
Boston. Costin.
It's expensive. It's an expensive city.
I could give you Boston, Massachusetts. Does that do anything for you?
Brassy two shoes.
I'm going to stick with Boston. Boston.
Smart. And September 14th, we make our final stop at our grandest city at the Rex Theater, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
More like Kritzburg.
Pittsburgh, baby.
We're coming for you, Kritzburg.
Guys,
Those are
it-
all at nadpod.com/live.
It is the Nannerfly Effect tour. Every show is going to be different. We're going to be going through different scenes within the show and seeing what happens if you guys had rolled a 1 or a nat 20 at different key moments.
Okay, here's
See
what
how
I
those
should
play
have
out.
said for Boston. Getting sauced in Boston.
Those
very good.
Sauced
Very
in
good.
Boston. That's
Yeah.
very good.
Okay, so
That is
sorry I
very
didn't
Buy
have
some
that.
tickets for Sawston. Check out me and Emily's book, Hey You Up, How to Turn Your Booty Call into
Yeah.
Emergency Contact. It's available on Amazon and on Audible. Also, check out our sketch show, Hot Date. It's available on Netflix. Caldwell, you got anything to plug?
I would like to plug our beautiful fans for sending us so much fun gifts to the P.O. Box. We have from Brendan a dice roller, a CD of music from their band Congrat, and a very nice note. The dice roller is emblazoned with characters and events from the show that have been
amazing.
wood burned
It's
into
a
it.
beaut.
It's
Very
wonderful. Jordan DJ sent us an Advent Children DVD.
Hell yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Advent
You
Children.
better
we're gonna do that
believe
for a
we're gonna
mixed
watch
bag.
that.
I guess I say thank you. This sounds like I'm going to hate it.
Oh, get ready. Rebecca L. Gave us some art of Hard One and Gemma, a very touching scene, and a very nice note.
For that, I
Oh,
thank
Rebecca
you.
L, could you maybe redraw that to be JV and Gemma?
Hardman's getting razzed even the
Retcon,
post show.
retcon. Jeff A. sent us some fun song parodies that they wrote.
Oh yeah.
Which is like very fun, very inventive. Carly and Tristan sent us another save the date. We're going to be doing a tour just at weddings.
Yeah, we really should.
The wedding tour.
Your dream.
We should
go
do that.
mooch off.
If you're down to just not have a wedding band and have us play,
You guys need to coordinate with each other so we can do a wedding tour. We need some like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday weddings so we can fit them all in.
Also, don't invite children because I've got a filthy mouth.
If we got paid to do a bachelor party,
or a bachelorette.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Katie with a K and Katie with a C both sent us handmade letters featuring art of Pawpaw and Kaka, as well as a moonshine doll.
It was so beautiful. Thank you so much to my Katies.
Thank you, Katie's. With a K and a C, you bless us.
Yeah.
Regardless of the letter, we are truly honored.
Yeah.
If you would like to send us merch, you can do it at 1920 Hillhurst Avenue, number 222, Los Feliz, California, 90027. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. And thank you to everyone who's ever sent us anything. If we ever miss you in a shout out, we're so sorry. We bank record these and we've been getting a lot of stuff in the box lately.
Know that we appreciate it.
We
nonetheless.
appreciate
We love
the
you so
hell
much.
out of all of you.
The Tudio is overflowing with the
My
bounty.
Tudio overfloweth.
The studio doth overfloweth. Thank you guys so much for listening. Jake, you have anything else?
Well, let's just let the fans stand, you know?
Yeah.
I would want to plug everything I do.
Yeah.
Let's just let that sit. You know, we
Watch
love the
Jake and Amir on
fans.
College Humor.
If I were you, show headgum.
Great. Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us on Twitter at CHMurphySme, at Caldy's Caldwell, at EXtrad's Emily, at Jake Hurwitz is Jake, and tweet about the show using hashtag NADPOD. That's NEDDPOD.
We are the youth of the nation. We are the youth of the nation.
Captain Casper. It's the end of the show, everybody, and that means we need to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders.
Oh, thank y'all so much.
Starting with Brad D., the only pebble pot that isn't Craven, once humored Denny and checked to see if there was a monster under his bed, and it turned out there was a bugbear, so it's a good thing Denny's a coward.
J Loma 72, aka Steelbreaker, Hard One's Gymspiration, a fellow vampire who gets jacked by feasting on gym bros.
Dylan B, a sword-wielding wizard surrounded by a floating army of blades at all times, the most popular cook at the hill home Benihana.
Danny P, Bohemia's resident artist, painted Hard One's senior portrait at the Dwarfenage. Also painted a sick poster of Papa Roach for Pendergast's one-bedroom apartment.
Spencer Caskbrew, patron elder of libations, ale maker to gods and heroes of Bohemia alike, created Pendergast's favorite drink, Monster Energy and Tito's Vodka.
Beardman Dan, the longest beard in all of Bohemia. Beardman Dan's beard stretches from Swamp Bullywug territory all the way to Scullywug Central.
Scott D, a Scullywug poet who penned the Scullywug theme song.
Hermes W, the Bat King, helped the Scullies summon the Kraken in hopes of killing their arch enemy, Hard One. But alas, Hermes will need to get their revenge another day.
Spartus, a mutated fish who did its dang best trying to help Balnor get out of the Kraken's tentacles. Thanks, Spartus.
Adam R, the R-rated assassin. Adam's potential victims often escape because Adam is known to kick in the door and scream, "Who's ready to get fucking killed?" before doing a hit.
Danielle, the dastardly dame. Danielle is so dastardly she held on to Hard One's foot to make him a little slower under the water while fighting the Kraken.
Hugh C, aka Haldor Frostback, MVP of the Giant Wars, crewed on the SS Stormborn and fought alongside Elias and Red, fell off the Stormborn after a particularly raucous party and spent the next 13 years wandering the frigid north.
Daniel Yu, aka Multifor, the many-faced magician, quietly sings, "All around me are familiar faces," to themselves all the time as a kind of private joke.
Jordan DJ, legendary DJ of the realm, used to DJ for Kid Kobold before he was tragically eaten by Hard One. R.I.P. Kid Kobold.
Jeffrey S., Lord of the Fjord, Born of the Sword, and Protector of the Gourd. That's right, Jeff S. is a scarecrow, and you birds ain't getting near his pumpkins.
Cutter W, a high elf dandy turned crick barkitect, currently being sued by Pawpaw after a bunch of their stumps sank into the deep crick mud.
John S., a.k.a. Schubert the Mushroom. Fun fact, Alanis actually came up with the idea for wish stones after consuming Schubert.
Nice. Ryan M, Hard One's ram, who is canonically dead. R.I.P. Ryan, Hard One killed you in cold blood as a snack.
Elena C., one of the Scullywugs who was swallowed by the whirlpool, biding their time at the bottom of the ocean, hoping one day to exact revenge on Moonshine Simon.
Michael McD, head mixologist at the Blue Manna Inn, currently under investigation by Lieutenant Candace Bricker after she found out they served Beverly.
Andrew M., a frog with the teeth of a swamp bullywug, the strength of a scullywug, and the hospitality of a crick bullywug.
Oh, no way. Victor D., Balnor's boy whose loving dad was ripped from his family and transported to another world, just like he was ripped off the boat and transported to the bottom of the ocean. You know, Balnor gets ripped a lot.
Justin I., a Goliath monk tasked with cleaning up after Tonathan Tinkle after he barfs during games of gnome toss.
Jacob C., a cat burglar, aka a Tabaxi kidnapper. Sleep with one eye open, cat people. Jacob is coming for you.
Elena M. once kissed a scullywug in hopes that it would turn into a prince, but it just summoned a kraken and pulled them into the sea.
Mick Pucks, the amazing codemaster who programmed our website, also programmed the Scullywug's website. Those guys love GIFs.
Earl and Kathleen L., Jivelin's mom and dad who kept him in a rage. They were simultaneously squished by Meemaw and Mawmaw, who polymorphed into a bear and a bear cub, then sat on them.
Jibe G., the biggest ball buster of all the bastards of none. Hard One is in for it on this trip.
Jostrich, the jock ostrich, a big buff bird who flies around Shadowfell picking on humans. Come on, Jostrich, they have enough to deal with.
Daniel R., Ram Daniel's evil twin, whispered the idea to summon Ryan to Beverly via evil telepathy.
Jennifer V. has a V even more vicious than Cobb's. It's also veinier. That's how you know it's all muscle.
Destin C., a halfling centaur, hates what a party gimmick it's become, but yes, they can ride a unicycle. Two, really, one with the front legs and one with the hind.
Devin B., the bodega lord. Their land is covered coast to coast in what the locals call dust and cat hair.
Sergio Salazar Solomon Zacharias de Sequani, 7th of his name, a sexy Peruvian snake folk and with sweet snake patterns on his skin. Sergio slurps ceviche on Saturdays and Sundays.
Michael L., the best breakdancer in Bohemia, uses their skill to break bread and bones depending on the situation.
Sam H., Alanis' dealer, bikes all over Bohemia delivering only the best herb. They don't have any arcane though, dude. They keep it natch.
Trele, the Crayfay who loves Stay, the soulful 2013 Rihanna hit.
Aaron G., master of the banishment spell. If you go on a date with Jibe G and it doesn't work out, they don't ghost you, they straight up banish you.
Jory S., a jacked wizard. You'd think it wouldn't come into play, but they actually have better aim on their wizard staff when they're casting 9th level fireballs.
Alucard, a reverse Dracula. When their friends get swallowed by a Kraken, unlike Hardwin, they actually jump away.
Baby Doc, the only doctor to ever perform their own C-section. After all that, still raised themselves on cloth diapers and had themselves potty trained by 6 months.
Adam H. also lives in Moonshine's belly chain, but only short term because Pendergreens is leasing a futon in it on Airbnb. That's air, bed, and belly chain.
Ryan, Hard One's Ram, a Grimhawk taxidermist found his lifeless carcass and is thinking about turning it into some dope decor for the local Elks Lodge.
Big Buck, pregnant elk, Moonshine's elkin baby. Had a twin but ate it in the womb.
Jesus. Richard F., a human druid who casts control water to part water on themselves and, since they were 70% water, split in half very gruesomely.
Richard X Machina introduced the crick to bangs, or as the crick like to call it, forehead dressing.
Troy McSee and Asimar, who didn't fall from heaven, they kind of just tripped. They're just real clumsy.
Cannibalistic Cthulhu actually prefers their victims die screaming because they read somewhere it makes their nutrients more bioavailable.
Sam L., a stand-up comedian bard who literally has no jokes. They just show up and cast Tasha's hideous laughter over and over again till their show is over.
Dom R., a soda genasi. Their dad was a pop genasi, and their grandfather was a sarsaparilla genasi.
Josh S., the revived cyborg version of Josh the Kobold, been trying to make calling cyborg kobolds kobolds a thing, but isn't taking off, even in Ezri.
Blitzkrieg Dmitri, owner of Dwarger's Big Burger, just introduced Dwarger's Ginormous Burger, which is a patty the diameter of a plate and the height of a cake.
Nicholas C. has starred in every single movie ever made in Bohemia. Recently had a Christian Bale-style meltdown on the set of The Dark Chosen Knight.
Mike H., an orthodontist. Instead of braces, Mike just kind of beats your teeth into place.
Kevin S., a peg-legged a Pegasus, also peg-winged. A lot of pegs with this one.
Matthew E., Pawpaw's first ever client. Pawpaw got Matthew E. the stump in their divorce, but lost them their youngins.
Samuel B., a Goliath whose massive body is covered with tattoos. The crazy thing, they don't know what any of the tattoos mean, but we on the planet Earth would recognize them as all the astrological signs over and over again.
Tilford G., author of the hit children's book and movie Ulfgar Goes Punch, sold the rights to the book to Amazon, and they're doing a gritty reboot with Tom Hardy.
Curtis S., a Grimhawk shell who recently invented the wheel, which is actually a square rock.
Colton B. straight up has the golden gun from N64's GoldenEye. It's not even fair.
Jens Christian T. does a nipple dance 10 times more intricate than Jens Lindell's, where they hide their nipples with a toothpick.
Gage M., a crick graffiti artist who tags stumps. Gage makes incredible murals on ancient redwoods that pretty much just say Mo, but in psychedelic bubble letters.
Aaron C., a fireball rogue who will steal your heart, so cuddly and cute. Also, they stole your gold. Fuck.
Montana Monarch, the only monarch who is also super hot as a caterpillar, and honestly, they could have gotten it as a cocoon.
Ellen D., the fiercest woman in Bohemia, absolutely savaged Pendergast in a debate last week in the Lord of Shadowfell race.
Carbro Chapel Hill FPV, a bard who plays sexy funk music that JV and Gemma totally smashed to. Morden's Forge is an absolute fuck dad.
Chad A., Palor surf instructor, taught the buff Santa how to hang 10, but more importantly, taught him how to hang loose.
Reese N.S., the mother of the deceased teenage Kraken, legit a little relieved because their son was a huge ass. Still gonna kill the boobs, though.
TJM, the gnome barbarian whose brethren were savagely murdered by the band of boobs in Cragwater, they now stalk Bohemia looking for revenge.
RPKB, R2D2's less helpful cousin. Can't help you pilot an X-Wing, but can microwave popcorn, which you can eat while you watch Star Wars.
Taylor S., a.k.a. Trask the Traveler, sleeps in 5-star resorts for the price of a hostel, also sleeps in super expensive hostels sometimes.
Anime intellect, a baby Kraken whose teenage brother just got their bell rung. Now they're next in line to wear the Kraken crown, and they're pumped. Everyone's happy the teenage Kraken is dead.
Zolo Dolo, interestingly enough, they're best friends with the Drake we know and love from regular old Earth.
Joshua C., a professional bobsledder in Frostwind. In battle, they also fight with a bobsled.
Larissa J., a free fairy who just assassinated the Troll King. Unfortunately, there seems to be 9 other Troll Kings to kill now.
Dylan C. and the wannabe DM. Dylan got their bell rung so hard last session it's still echoing in their ears. But Dylan started crying at the table and everyone felt guilty, so joke's on them.
B-Money, Balnor's hip-hop alter ego, touring this summer with Kid Cobalt doing their hot single, Tuna Rules Everything Around Me.
Andrew A., a vampire scuba diver who explores the murky depths of the ocean in a state-of-the-art bullywug wetsuit. It's possible. It really is.
Jay holds the record for eating the most Butterfinger BBs in Trinivale. It's 2.
Heartless Master may have no heart, but they do have an anus in their foot. They can't wear sandals. It's not worth it.
CC Lulu, Blavin's favorite bartender, mostly because they make all their drinks straight, neat, and in a pint glass.
Paul B., a knight whose armor is made of enamel, a suit of teeth. Young Beverly would have worshipped them.
Barnesonator, Keychain's keychain, unfolds into either a smaller robot or a shot glass to drink flask keychain from.
Shane M., a Kenku monk who destroys their opponents with their beak and then feeds them to their adorable little babies.
Yasmin, the Yasmanian devil. Akarat tried to commit Yasmin to his cause, but they sucked him into a tornado and spit him out.
Trigger Happy, a ranger whose long bow is made with their bones of their enemies, and the bowstrings are made of the hair of their enemies, and their arrows are more bones of their enemies.
Eric G., a ratfolk runway model whose fierce and unconventional look is making waves in Esri. Eric is single-handedly selling out Renee's formal line.
Renee! Jackalope Oddity, a crick elf who tried to mimic Moonshine's pregnant elk but messed up and got turned into a jackalope. They're still pregnant though, so all in all, not a bad spell.
Zach C., a member of the Bastards of Fun pirate crew. Zach doesn't know who their parents were and could not be happier about it.
Aiden R., the only green teen greasier than Beverly. Aiden uses the oil from their forehead to keep a candle burning eternally for Pilar.
Jeremy R., the bartending assassin for the SS Stormborn. You'd be amazed how many people you can poison just by offering free shots.
Ellie K., a magazine publisher captured by Galad Roselle. They now spend their days pumping out issues of a sexy blade catalog called Sworded Sword Quarterly.
Luke H., a wizard with a different spell written on every one of their super long, perfectly painted fingernails. Luke can cast Power Word Kill whenever they want, but can never use chopsticks ever again.
Ritterin, Kaka's new master. The most dangerous mission Ritterin has ever sent Kaka on was to the store to buy more crackers. Now that's trust.
I'm Hopeless, a down-on-their-luck adventurer who slipped on a banana peel and fell into a bottomless abyss while on a first date.
Timmy R., a wind elemental who absolutely fucking hates kites. If you're ever flying a kite and it just dive bombs to the ground, that's Timmy taking his revenge.
Alex M., the tattoo artist for all of Bastards Cove. Alex invented drawing a heart and writing mom inside, and they've been coasting off that high ever since.
Amy I., the landlord for JV and Gemma's new apartment in the afterlife. Aside from all the loud fucking, they're model tenants.
Cassandra MHP, aka Cassandra Max HP. To save time on dinner prep, Cassandra just swallows all the ingredients raw and then eats an entire stove.
Cody John H., the only scullywug with hair, which would be weird if it didn't look so goddamn full and luscious.
Aaron R.S., a fire genasi in a forbidden romance with a water genasi. Their love may be taboo, but they can boil eggs while having sex, so it's super hard to quit.
Lucas B., a security gnome. Lucas can't protect your stuff, but if someone else tries to steal it, they'll scream super loud.
Ruben A., a demon who joined the Chosen. Sure, it's a tough life and all the prayers are murder, but when you love milk as much as Ruben, you do crazy things.
Jordan L., a tuba player who performed at Gemma and JV's wedding. Unfortunately, it was just Jordan and his tuba, though. The rest of the band bailed when they heard it wasn't in the material plane. Even still, JV cried after every song.
Laura S., a petite pixie who lives in a buttercup, drinks dewdrops, and rides a bumblebee like a horse. Life was going great for Laura until they accidentally stung a cop and now are looking at 4,000 to 5,000 years in jail.
Jay Parker, the first player to hit a so sick trick playing the giant shredder game at Smuggler's Bounty, was later found dead in their hotel room after being pleasured to death by a succubi.
Austin C., the Jester Mage, a man with a joke-filled life who strives to be the best of the best of the best of sorcerers, runs into wild magic and begins to cause his party mayhem and magical pains. A god complex leaves him finding his dark humor hilarious and attempts to have his brother do the same, only to find his brother's much funnier and much more powerful.
Austin M.R., a.k.a. the Butcher known as Bonesaw. Austin can cut through any bone and survives on a diet of pure marrow. They refer to meat as coward's pudding.
Touch It, a dancing bard who invented the Bohemian version of Bop It. If you fail, you get trapped in a prison gem for all of eternity, but otherwise it's basically the same.
Kaylee Elise, the honey queen with a heart of gold. Kaylee's honey is both delicious and 100% honey goblin cruelty-free.
Dave J., Balin the Bard, a traveling bard that witnessed the Moonstone Massacre and decided to follow in the wake of the band of boobs, chronicling their exploits and interviewing the few witnesses left behind, currently negotiating the book rights with Pawpaw.
Kevin, a traveling dogomancer giving out doggies. Kevin gives out the bestest of boys to the bestest of teens, fully without their parents' permission.
Devin W., a Bohemian fireworks seller, currently running a package deal with Kevin where if you buy a bundle of firecrackers, you get a dog for free.
Chris H., a concerned Bohemia parent whose child is allergic to dogs and also just blew off one of their fingers. Watch out, Devin and Kevin.
And finally, Shanoa B., the most handsome hand in all the land. Handy Andy dreams of one day vigorously shaking Shanoa B.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you to all of our Council of Elders and all of our Patreon subscribers and all of our listeners. We'll be back next week with another episode. For now, you can head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/nadpod, to listen to the short rest. We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, sweeties.
That was a HeadGum podcast.